Hello, everybody, and welcome to the party. My name is Kevin, and I'll be your guide for this journey through the strange world of rifts. So, we're going to go around and introduce ourselves. You know what? Let's just mention our sponsors real quick. RuInc.com, mistress of maps, maker of incredible things. TabletopLoot.com, full of dice and other goods. Our official merch sponsor, So Nerdware, and Roll20. We thank them all for their patronage. I don't know, might be the other way around. For their sponsorship. That's it. And so yes. All right, let's go around and introduce our players. I'm going to start with. I think I'm just always going to start with Jovra. Let's just make that my default.
No, I know. I figured. Hi, I'm Michelle. I play Jovra, the Atlantean artifact hunter, and she has a blue dragon familiar named Zarsig.
All right. Up next is Iola.
Hi, I'm Kate. I play Iola, the half-fairy wizard thief, who now has a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yes. So
You're welcome.
Sorry, I just need to change the permissions back. All right. So, hello.
Hello. My name is Maxine Bachman, also known as that girl at that place, and I play Hello, the sci-tech eco-traveler, who apparently has no filter. On emotional things, anyway.
Okay, yes, that. Technically,
blunt.
No, okay.
She's very blunt. I was described to somebody who saw the show last week if Sheldon Cooper was actually a robot.
Who's Sheldon
Better
Cooper?
than that.
From Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Yes, but you actually care about the people around you. All right.
That's
Harkins.
Hey, what's up? I'm Sean, also known as Throck. I play Harkins. He is our local gunslinger, psychic-y, shooty bits.
Yep.
That is correct.
The shooty bits. Yep.
Definitely the shooty bits. All right. And lastly, we've got Jericho.
Hello, everybody. I am Evan, and I will be playing Jericho Jack, the human mercenary and leader of the team.
No.
Nope.
Well, you guys will
Nope.
accept it eventually, or you will miss when I say it. Either one, I will accept.
All right. So
It's still in the congressional story. Never mind. I don't remember the word for it.
Jury's still out for it.
Yeah, sure. That words.
There you go.
So, the group last week was finishing up their time in Merktown. I've already forgotten the name of the place.
Merktown.
Cassidy Sunshine came and interrupted Iola semi-breaking up with someone. Lily Bravo, the badass city rat from Merktown, who had shown up with a bouquet of clips. So, speaking of which, Harkins, if you would like 2 e-clips.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I got them from my not girlfriend.
Thanks.
From your second date with a person. It was
Second
all very
date and
awkward.
3 texts.
Yeah, it's not weird.
It was awkward and great.
It was beautiful.
It was great.
And during which Hello dropped some emotional truths, leading Cassidy and Iola to head upstairs and talk. So while they were talking, the rest of the group went to see a gentleman at a poisoner's shop who had information about something that Jack was interested in, and they traded a bunch of money for a 6-pack of Psy-Cola and coordinates and a transponder code for someone who they're looking for. They're looking for a group called the Arclight Brigade, and in particular, which one of the members, Jojo S'mores, is, the guy who gave you that said, sure would be a shame if Jojo S'mores stopped living.
Yep. So we got to keep him alive.
So Hello has decided to keep him alive.
We will cross that bridge when we get there.
And the group encountered dragon gangster Drago Coombs. And while Cassidy and Jack described sex to Hello
For 3 hours.
for 3 hours, Jovra got a new tattoo,
Yes.
which means something. New magic tattoo. Also, the Hello also chatted with the group about something she wants to find more about, which is her own past and her own emotional revelations. And the group decided that they had earlier decided to head out towards where they thought they might go, but they then thought about going back to refuge for information, for a little more information gathering before heading out into unknown territory.
I forgot to say something at the beginning. So we're changing the way we do bits and advantages and things. Every 500 bits total, like if 3 people each donate enough to equal 500 bits, or every tier 1 sub provides an advantage to the pool that any player can use, as long as all the players are okay with it. So you pull it out instead, as opposed to
Okay.
directly assigning it to someone.
More like gambits.
More like what?
Gambits in Scum and Villainy.
Yeah, I don't know what
They
that
go
is,
into
but
a
yes.
pool and whoever. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So, speaking of which, we do have a resub. Thank you so much.
Yay!
Do we have a marker? Okay.
Yes. I have a whole thing.
Good. Awesome.
I
I've not
actually
seen
need
that
to
before. Thank you.
reset that.
I
Yeah,
appreciate you doing that for us. All right, and thank you, Crystal.
Yay!
So the group, it is a new day. Harkins had a good night's rest, and seems to be the only one. Harkins really was just like, okay, I'm just
I've
gonna
had
go
enough of these
upstairs while these people
shenanigans.
have emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not my problem.
Was Harkins made uncomfortable by the immense amount of emotional?
Hawkins just legitimately did not care.
Okay,
This is their problem and not mine.
that's what I figured. I just wanted to check.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright.
after we came back from the tattoos and stuff, Hella probably would have went in to check on him just to see.
He's asleep.
We left. We left town. We woke him up and we left town. Remember?
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
then you
Oh
all woke
yeah.
up and
Okay.
left
Yeah. So we're headed out then.
You're back. We can fast forward back to refuge, where some people wanted to do some things. So you check in
Yes.
immediately. As you come in, Tannhauser is there, and he goes, "Hey, good job, everybody. It's been quite a while since we sent you out on that one. Looks like you had some R&R. I hope your funds came through. It looks like they did. I think you got paid for that job, right?
Did our funds go through?
I do not.
We
I
have
don't
we
remember.
we did
Can
not
I
sell the
s-
gold record, did we?
No.
Well,
still-
would you have liked to have done so? Or just like, here's a gold record. Here's money.
Yeah, we have a lot of things.
Did I say yes? Do you? Well, you can also sell them in refuge too. So sure. We can handle bookkeeping real quick, but let's not hang on it.
Yeah, no, no.
Could I try to persuade Tannhauser into believing that that we did not receive our payment so that they pay us again?
I don't actually remember getting paid.
I don't remember getting paid
I also
either.
don't
so-
Yeah.
remember getting paid.
See, I honestly don't remember.
So I'm gonna.
I do not think we got paid.
So
for
he's
this.
gonna say, okay.
Let me be like, honestly, we never received the payment.
Yeah, we did not receive payment.
So we figured we'd come back here. There's a couple of
God.
things we needed to take care of anyway, and maybe it would just be easier on you guys if we could just get the payment.
That was so long ago.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
long ago. There's Lily Bravo. I'm trying to see if I wrote down how much I was going to pay.
We got paid for when we did the
Car
race
thing.
car job. That
Yeah.
was like the
Yeah.
only thing I remember getting paid for.
Okay, so
Same.
you get another 3,000 on that one, I think.
buddy.
Each.
All right.
Cool.
And that
Hard
includes,
to
and then
find
another
money.
200 each for selling the gold record.
All right.
I have to find.
So it was how much? What 200? 3,200?
Yeah,
3,200.
For selling the
Yeah.
gold record, yeah.
Because I know I said amounts when I did it, but I didn't write them down. I'm sorry. If I will look back, and if it was more, I will compensate you.
We also got 600 credits in the stuff that we found on the vampires.
Yeah, and that's not counting the rifles and
Yeah,
other-
I've got a list of all
weapons.
that too. Well,
Nice.
1,100 credits actually. We have 1,100 credits total.
With that, like on top of?
Yeah, we got 600 and 500 from 2 different things. I just have them written down.
Don't everyone write those down. That's
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should split
Gotcha.
those up, right?
Yeah, I
Split
was
those
gonna-
up or start a pool. Your call. Pick now.
Let's. You know what? I kind of like the
I've
idea
been
of starting a
saying-
pool for the
Pool.
game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good
Hello's
idea.
been
I'll
saying
keep-
we should
I'll
make
keep
a
I'll keep a record of the pool.
You know what would be good? We should put that into repairing our fucking vehicle and
That's a
Hello's
great
body.
idea.
That's the one I
Yeah.
think the pool money should go towards. Is
Hello-
buffering our defenses.
In the conversation, Hello would insist that her body is not that important to be putting party fund into, but the ship would be, or our car or vehicle would be more
So-
important.
Hello, do you have field armor or weapons engineering?
I have glitter boy armor apparently, like
Well,
fixed up.
Oh no, you can
pinked up.
pilot glitter boy armor.
Or what did we find with that?
You-
Like we
you-
did
No,
have some
you
sort
found
of armor.
a chest piece of a Samus.
Yeah, something like that. That was like painted pink and sparkly or something.
No, we got the vampire
Or
armor
something.
we wanted to help.
no, it was
What
a
was it?
chunk. It was a piece of crazy shiny armor. And I don't remember if you said that it was a piece of glitter boy armor, like a broken piece, or if you said it was something else. But you said it was like a piece of like badass fucking armor that like deflects energy.
Yeah,
shit.
it was like the chest
Yeah.
plate from
Yeah.
a glitter boy. It wasn't like
Yeah.
glitter boy armor.
You know, it was like it was like a big chunk of it, like
Yeah.
like it broke off or something.
Yeah, it was blown off probably.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yes,
But still, it could
apparently.
be a good like get the fuck away from me shield.
So make like a refrigerator door front so I can open it and then open my second like little hatch to get the juice boxes out of.
Some of the most intense and sacred armor in the game.
All right, I'm just gonna
Refrigerator
look
door.
at your settings real quick.
Oh, what are you doing? It is to guard my juicies.
I want to put my magnets on it.
So anyone who's able to work on a thing can lower the price of repairing the van, and
It
I
would be
think
me. I can do that.
yeah.
and Jack can help too.
I have automobile and
I don't
bio
think I
and
can
mechanics.
at all.
Yeah, give me any mechanics you got, or engineering, or weapons engineer,
Let's
or
see.
field armorer.
I got none of that.
50 mechanical.
That was me.
engineer.
81 on a 71.
Well,
Fuck you, game.
There we. Oh, 22 out of 50 though.
I got you.
Nice.
I got you, boo.
On a much more applicable.
So like Jack starts playing. It's like, hold on, Jack.
I
Jack,
electrocute
this
myself.
way."
So it will only
Hold
cost
it
you,
like
let's
this.
say, 2,000 to repair everyone's armor and stuff with the. Just go ahead and spend 2,000 to repair everything
2,000 from each of us, or from the pool money.
from the pool.
We have 1,100 in the pool.
Spend it from the pool.
Okay.
Nice.
But you are now back in
Castle Refuge.
Castle Refuge. Castle Refuge is active. There's as you pull in, you see a number of groups camped outside the bounds where the adventure camps are. Let's see. You see a number of aliens. You see a literal 10-foot tall, 4-armed man holding a lightning bolt. Just kind of like wave as you come by.
He's just holding that lightning bolt.
It looks like he uses it as a spear. It's not like a lightning in thing. It's shaped like a lightning bolt.
Interesting.
It's definitely magic. So, and you see a number of, above your heads, there are the Linsreal Sky Knights flying, patrolling. There are Cyber Knights around. You see a couple of Samus flying. This is a well-defended place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tannhauser.
Yeah. What do you need,
You know where damn, Kevin, what's her name again?
Aaron Tarn?
Aaron Tarn. You know where Aaron Tarn usually hangs out, or do you guys have like a library or anything? I need to look some stuff up.
We do have a library, but Miss Tarn, I believe, is in the cafe with a friend right now.
Do you know where like does she have like an office?
She does, yeah.
All right. Okay. All right, man. Thanks.
You're welcome. Yeah, he gives you rough directions to the office.
That's the only info I need if you guys need anything.
I have a question.
Yes.
When Jack leaves to do that, can I make a few of my own alterations to the McFly?
Absolutely.
Why are you doing this when I walk away? What does this mean? What does it mean?
I don't know, because you left and I was like, oh, idea. I would like to actually like paint on the side in like kind of like, I don't know how to like describe it, but like if you'd see like a metal poster or something on the side and like red, just the McFly on the side, on the sides of it, and then have a pole coming down that kind of like a pirate ship that we can put up that has like the McFly written on it.
A flag? You want a flag?
Yes, I do.
Flagpole?
I do.
You can install a
I want
retractable
to
flagpole. Why
Post
not?
the colors.
Okay.
Or sorry, the Iron Riders. All right, Iron Riders
Ooh,
on our
yeah.
on our flagpole.
Oh, what should be our symbol, guys?
Yeah.
What
I
should be
didn't
our
leave
symbol?
a space underneath
I
for
mean-
it. It just says Iron Riders and then a big blank spot in the middle.
No, it's
Your
just a really
bike.
awesome font.
I
Your
think
bike
it should
would
be.
be- yeah.
Hang on. I think it should be a bike
think
and
it should-
cross pistols,
Yeah,
Ooh, that
I like that.
I like that. Yeah.
maybe with a lightning bolt in the background.
That'd be cool.
Hmm.
Or the Zune.
And it's
like
very
the
80s.
Zune and
No,
the
absolutely
pistol.
not
Wait.
the Zune.
No one cares about your
That's
Zune.
We can't.
Yeah.
We can't sell that.
I'm gonna throw that thing in lava.
We can't merge.
The chance I get.
We can't merch sell your Zune.
which I do wait for Jack to come back, and I'm just standing there, or I'm sitting there, and as he comes in, I want to post the flags, and We Didn't Start the Fire starts playing.
Oh,
It's just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
I would
yeah.
I would like to have a conversation as well with someone.
Who are you looking to talk to? Because you haven't been able to be here, so you get, if you'd like a focus, get some focus.
The doctor who helped us work on the
Mortimer
Robotech
J.
man-
Alhoon.
Yes, who is apparently an undead lich of a, or an undead. So his name's Alhoon.
His name's Alhoon. That's right. Yes.
He's an undead illithid sorcerer.
But he is not. No.
Okay.
Though, yes, there are reasons that someone named him that.
All right.
They were having fun.
Is that why I named? I think that's where I got my random name in the Blades game that we played.
Probably.
I named an NPC
Okay.
Alhoon, and I think I got it from you. Huh?
It's
Weird.
You
You
Subconscious.
subconscious that into my
Yeah.
head.
you go into the doctor's area, and there is Mortimer J. Alhoon, who you had given a very important artifact and other
Yeah.
objects to safeguard. He says, "Oh, yes, my boy, please come in, please."
Ah,
He says to this while he is like operating on someone's heart. He's like, "Yes, what can I do for you?" Like, isn't looking.
would you like me to come back at a later date when you perhaps...
No, I just have this done in a moment. Okay, and he pulls out like a tiny spider, squishes it, like clears his hand, and gets everything kind of ready, and then, oh god, I blanked on his name. His assistant, who is a 7 foot tall. I think he's a 7 foot tall, pure like
Laser wings.
with 6 razor blade wings.
Yeah, it's
Comes
razor
in
wings.
and that thing puts its hand over the wound, and you just it heals.
Something with an L.
No, it was Jake. It was not Jacob. It was Johann.
Oh,
It was Sir Johann.
Johann. Yes, Sir
Johann,
Johann.
okay.
Yes.
I was way off.
I have a question
Yes.
for you.
Yes, my boy.
Do you know of any techniques to find a way to see if someone's memory has been tampered with, and if so, how to untamper with?
Well, I had a friend with a similar problem back in the day. He's probably dead now.
Well, that's not very helpful.
Well, he was. You understand? He had implants in his head, and he was what they call one of the crazies. And he was valiant hero and defended Jerusalem with me. Yes, but he was the kind that finds trouble. Oh, they added that to the 15. Yes, well, now there's several different ways. If matters on how the blockage has been inserted. Is it psychic? Is it magic? Is it physical? And the best way to figure this out would be with a psychic diagnosis, which unfortunately is not among my talents.
Is there someone here who has those talents?
I will look at my duty roster and see if I can find someone. He goes through a minute and he's like, "Yes, I'll have her here in a moment." And a young, looks like 20 something Hispanic, dark hair pulled back in a bun, in a lab coat. She looks very young. Uh, and she goes, "Hello, I'm Bernice.
Hi,
Uh,
Bernice.
I understand you are looking for a psychic diagnosis."
Yeah. So I have blacked
She does
out.
a weird, like, little twitch kind of thing.
All right. Are you all right there, Miss Bernice?
It's a neurological issue.
I understand. I may have one of those myself. I have blacked out on more than one occasion, and I am apparently remembered at a place where I never remember being. So I would like to find out why that is.
Okay. She blows on her hands, opens them up, and a little like butterfly comes, and she's like, "It's not gonna go anywhere weird. It's just gonna land on your forehead." And a little golden butterfly flies out of her hands and square on your forehead for a moment. And all of a sudden, you feel a stabbing pain, and you see the butterfly drop off your thing.
Ah! Okay.
She, oh wow, that hurt.
No, shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I
Um,
killed your little butterfly friend.
no, you didn't do it.
Oh. What? What was that?
Something's been jammed in your mind real hard. Oh, that's unpleasant.
That is disconcerting. What are we supposed to do about
Some
it?
kind of weird alien demon face? I don't know. And a bleeder? Jesus. Oh, God,
Ugh.
my bleeders are the worst. What?
I'm hoping you'll tell me what.
What about what?
What do you mean, what about what?
Oh, so yeah, something's in. You got a large section of your brain. I don't know, because memory is weird.
Yeah.
Um, so there's some people that can like really screw with minds. They're like, I'm a mind melter, but like specialists that deal in like extraction, and they're the worst. I met one once, and he was just awful.
I'm not really sure what it is you are talking about. Can you speak in
Okay,
smaller words with
yeah,
more
sorry, I
clarity?
forget. Not everyone has my uh, background. So mind bleeders are these people. They tend to develop blue veiny heads because their brains are overloading with psychic power, and they can rip things out of people's heads better than most, and they can put just walls down. And removing them is often difficult and painful and may take another mind bleeder. I can try, but there's no guarantee. It looks like that wall's got some chips in it.
I have
But
had some visions that I do not understand. Could those be those chips?
yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, if you're seeing it
So
that way.
let me see if I understand what you are saying. At some point in my past,
Yes.
someone, and we do not know who, put some sort of wall up in my brain for a reason that we do not know.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way to ascertain what is behind that wall?
I could start removing the blocks, but it's going to take a while. It's going to hurt, and it's going to be. I have done this for two other people,
Yeah.
and one of them, it was a very minor thing. Went kind of painlessly, and she recovered some memories that she did not like and thanked me. And then the other one, was behind their wall was not good.
I would prefer the truth, other than, and I would prefer not knowing any longer. It has been odd, I think, for my friends when this happens, and I would prefer to be whoever it is I am when I have my entire brain, if at all possible.
Okay.
Is this something you think you can do, and how much will I have to pay you for it?
This is medical treatment. It's covered.
All right.
I get a good salary here. We believe everyone deserves medical care. All right.
I like to hear that. How long will this take?
Matters how much is behind there.
All right. I need to send a note to my friends to let them know what's happening, and then we can begin whenever you're ready.
All right, you might want to get into some more comfortable clothes.
I have a very nice suit.
If that makes you comfortable.
Um,
I meant like something nice and fluffy, because this won't be easy.
I do not own a pair of pajamas. I have my onesie. It's red with a butt flap.
Yeah, no, please don't do that.
Yes,
that would
do
make
that.
me uncomfortable, and that would make your no. So yeah, we're gonna get you some sweatpants.
That sounds
Uh,
great.
They're fleecy. It's nice.
All right.
All right, so yeah, send your note and let me know. I'll be here. Mortimer Raccoon is just looking on the whole time, like,
I send a note to everyone. I have to undergo a medical procedure. I will let you know when I am out.
Is it
Harkins.
serious?
Yes.
Will you be at the hospital?
Yes.
You want us to bring you
What
flowers?
room?
I don't believe you would actually bring me flowers, Jack.
Do not underestimate his sentimentalities as of late.
I'm not going to bring him flowers.
This is what I said. All right.
okay.
Good luck.
Thank you.
So,
Would we still be working on the car at that point?
yes, sure.
Okay.
Unless you'd like to be finished real quick. Jovra, what's the first thing Jovra and Iola? Well, I know what the first. Iola, you and Cassidy go look at Cassidy's. She has some etchings she wants to show. Some techno wizard devices she wants to show you.
Totally.
Cool. Unless you have something else you'd want to do, in which case you know where to find her.
I'll probably go check out the training room, but it doesn't have to be right now.
Gotcha. And Jovra, do you have any? What would be the first thing you do when you come back?
Well, let's see. There's a pool, so
Yes.
Sarsic would want to go swimming. And then,
There's no one sitting on the bottom of this pool.
okay, good.
Sorry.
That's good.
No beautiful, handsome men are sitting in the bottom of this pool.
Yeah. So she could, have some fun and relax. And, Jover's going through all of her stuff, and she's going to eventually. She knows she's going to have to eventually probably contact her family again.
Okay. So then we'll come back to that too. I just wanted to make sure where everyone was. In the hospital, Harkins, you've seen a couple of different faces. You've seen a weird alien face with energy bursting out the mouth and bursting out the eyes. You've seen a demonic visage that didn't scare you, but you knew induced terror. And those two things on top of each other formed the wall.
Okay.
So, inside your mind, how is it inside your mind as Harkins? How does Harkins see, or how would Harkins, we go inside Harkins' skyscape?
Yeah, it's relatively simple. He believes in the cowboy code like it is his life's, pillar. And so everything kind of revolves around justice and fair dealing and not being a dick to other people unless they deserve to be a dick to. And
so the roads in this little town are very straight. All the buildings are evenly spaced.
Yes.
All right.
And simple.
And simple. None of them are extravagant,
No.
but they are the kind of housing you see in those frontier towns.
Yes, simple and sturdy.
Yes. And there's a road leading out of town, and she's on that road, and she's like,
who?
Bernice is standing at the end of this road. She looks like has moth wings behind her.
All right.
and you see her as this just like slightly glowing version of Bernice, but with moth wings, a stethoscope, and how else does she define herself? She doesn't define herself by combat at all. She doesn't appear to be carrying any weapon. No, she is. There is a sword on her hip, but it is sheathed. As you move forward, she says, "How do you want to travel?"
By horse.
You summon your horse. It basically your horse walks up next to you, and for her, a horse with butterfly wings comes flying down, and the two of you go shooting forth through this almost barren but strangely beautiful and complex landscape. It seems simple. There's just a giant mesa, and there's the occasional cactus and the occasional like ravine. But also, while going through it, it's easy to appreciate the different forces that shaped it and put it where it is. The complexity that went into the simplicity. As you ride forward, you come around, you go down, and you see a cave. And she says, "After you, it's your cave, Plato."
I'm sorry, what now?
It's a joke, don't worry.
All right.
It's not a good one.
All right.
Alright.
I get off my horse. I pull out one of my pistols. Am I armed in my vision?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you armed in your vision?
Well, yes.
I would say yes.
Yes. Then
It's
I
part
pull
of-
out both my pistols because that is how I fight.
Yeah.
And I start walking into the cave.
She flicks her wrist, and the sword is no longer. She didn't pull her sword; it just appeared in her hand, and is glowing with a light, so that you guys can see as you walk into this winding cave.
What is it? What are we expecting to see in here?
She says, "I'm using this mostly for light. The wall's up ahead."
No, I mean, in the cave. That was oddly specific interpretation of my question. What are we expecting to see in here?
Oh, the wall is somewhere down here. It shouldn't be difficult to get to because it's gonna be pretty big. And then we're gonna find a way through it.
All right.
Okay. So you walk for a little bit. It's not very long. You feel a little bit of strain, but you're okay. Then you come around this corner. Not in this corner. There's this big cavern that just is in a tiny crevice, like one of those ones you've got to like squeeze through by the shoulders. And down there, she's like, Now we could make this opening bigger, but that might hurt a little bit. Or we could try to just like squeeze through.
Is there any advantage in making it bigger?
Nah. It's a metaphor, so no, not really, I guess.
All right, let's just squeeze on through then.
All right. She slips through very easily.
Hmm.
How hard is it for Harkins to get through bits of his mind?
I think it depends. If it's on this side of the block, it's relatively easy. He's fairly confident in knowing his own self, right?
Yeah.
It's what's on the other side of the wall that's the problem to him.
So he slides right through as well. As you come down into this large open cave, there is. Hey, it's your brain. There is a floor with 5-foot wide stone tiles. Each is 5 by 5, and there is a massive, looming. It looks like a solid piece of wall, but carved in it is these two faces overlaying each other. But it looks like they've started to pull apart. And
So that's my blockage.
out of it is coming like a bluish black kind of like fog from behind it.
So, I mean, you're the expert on this. What? Now that we see this, now that you see that blue-black fog, what are you thinking?
I didn't expect the blue-black fog.
What is it?
Defense mechanisms. And the blue-black fog coalesces into a guy with shaggy blonde hair.
Hey, guy.
Yeah, Harkins has never seen him. He's like, "Welcome. I don't know who you are, but I have to warn you. We set this up. We put a lot of time and effort into it for our plan. And You see the veins on his head like pulse a slight bit. He goes, and this wasn't easy. And if you're here, hopefully you don't remember.
If there was no
Hopefully you're a
wall,
whole new person.
well, how the hell am I supposed to know that?
It's
How-
not making
that's-
eye contact with you at all. It seems to be some kind of recording.
What? Hello?
Now, if you break through this, hopefully we will find you first. But we can do this. We can do this. You've
What
been
the
warned.
fuck?
You've been warned. And he kind of dissipates into a mist. And she's like, that was weird. Never seen that before. Did he
What?
put a recorded message in here? That's...
Why? What?
Now I want to know what's on the other side.
I also now really want to know what's on the other side. If I turn into some sort of evil beast, you have every right to put me down like a dog.
Will you be okay if I leave you here for a moment? I swear I'll be right back.
I guess I'm in my own brain, so it should be fine.
Some people don't have a good time in their own brain.
I should be all right as long as we don't. Yeah, no, go do what you need to do.
Yeah, don't think too hard. All right.
Yeah.
She kind of just like fades out. You hear distantly speaking. She's distantly speaking. You hear her voice in like the real world. Your brain is processing it somewhat in your kind of dazed state. And she is telling Sir Johann that if she says the word banana hammock, to use the wings. And she puts her, and she shows back up and she's like, so, it's what you asked for.
Yeah. Well, let's put 2 degrees on this. If I turn into some sort of evil immediate murder machine, banana hammock. But, you know.
Oh, damn it, you heard. Okay.
Of course I heard. What do you...
I didn't know if your brain would be processing sound in a, oh, I guess, yeah, coma patients. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You
But
never miss the word banana hammock.
if it's something short of like I'm about to be an immediate physical
Well, if you're a
threat,
bad person, that's fine. But if you attack me, we're gonna have,
yeah,
you know.
no, 100%. That if your life becomes in danger, feel free to banana hammock, because that would never be my intention. Otherwise, just
that's
put me in
so-
a coma.
That's so weird to hear other people say out loud.
Banana hammock.
Yeah, okay. All right. And she's like, well, let's start breaking it. And she comes up with her sword, which turns into like a pickaxe,
Uh-huh.
and just flunk right into it. And you feel a memory explode into your brain. You're a child. You and your best friend are running away. You're running away from a man that looks like some kind of weird humanoid with like spider mouth. He's like a spider thing mouth. And you two are laughing and you're carrying things and he's yelling at you, shaking a stick at you, and in your hand is a large kind of like worm. And the two of you
Worm?
duck, yeah, a large, like a worm about the size of a glowworm toy. It's not moving at all. It seems to
Okay.
be some kind of
Is it
inert.
wearing a trench coat?
He is not wearing a trench coat.
We're good.
The two of you run back into an alley and giggle and laugh at each other that you've gotten away with it as you see like that old man run past the alley.
What kind of place
And-
are we in?
Just the buildings haven't come into focus yet, but they start to shift. Everything's a little round. Things aren't constructed so much as grown. And you take a bite into the worm and you hand it over to your friend who bites into it heartily. He's like, oh, God, thank you. I was so hungry. And she pulls out the pickaxe.
When you did that, I had a memory.
Yep.
Is
Your
that how
turn.
that works? Really? I have to. I summon my
You don't
psi
have
sword.
to. I mean, I could do this myself,
No,
but
no,
I
let me give
figured
it a go. I feel like that was a perfectly incongruous, very nice memory. Although apparently, I eat worms. That is a thing. And it looked like there were a bunch of mud houses. I don't even know. But
So
all right.
you're saying no one liked you?
Huh?
You're saying no one liked you?
Shut it.
Okay.
And I slice my side sword into the crack.
As you roll an attack, actually.
All right. I'm using a psychic attack on my own brain, technically. Is this a bad idea?
It's a metaphorical psychic attack. I just
Okay.
want to see. All right, 12 isn't bad. All right.
No.
You rolled a 5. Okay. So you slice into it and you carve off part of the demon mask. And as the part of the demon mask falls off, you see yourself just punching the shit out of someone, just like pounding his face. He's already unconscious, and you're still pounding, and you're like maybe 17, and you just keep punching as people. There's about 3 other people in the room who are just like crying behind you, and you're just pounding in his face, and he is wearing priest robes and a large hat and carrying a staff with a cross in it. And he's and one of them goes, what? He'll come for us all.
He who. I don't even know if that's my accent, but I guess my brain accent is he who.
And the you that has been doing that says,
Yeah.
you won't have the chance, and just goes right back to punching.
Oh, all right.
As you look out the window, you see just an empty sky with the weirdest stars and a blood red moon off in the distance.
That's weird. Is that my vision?
That was I'm trying to think, do I give you a little more?
That's up to you.
And then after that, you put him down, and your hands are covered in blood. And coming in the room is a 17-year-old man who's that boy that was with you with
Yeah.
like scraggly blonde hair.
Yeah.
And he goes, okay. Uh-oh. Well,
What?
the church isn't going to like that. So we got to go. And you say, where is there to go? And he's like, we have to. And you go, it's better than here. And you throw the priest to the ground and leave.
I apparently do not like clergy very much, and was in a very different part of the world during a harvest moon.
Those weren't our stars.
Oh, did you see that as well?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
here with you.
all right.
I
So-
try not to interrupt while you're doing it, but yeah,
Well-
those were not. Well, it might be. I haven't been outside of America much.
Right? Like, I
so
just thought it was probably... I imagine the stars look different everywhere. They'll look different here than they do in where I'm from.
that moon was a little too close.
Right. But it gets
Yeah.
very big when it rises, so wouldn't it still be...
I don't. It matters what time. I don't know. That was weird, but you been places. You traveled
Apparently.
for reasons.
Yeah. All right. You just keep hitting it, right?
Yep. Go again.
Whack!
All right. Give me a roll. 23. You crack something. You crack something foundational. The walls slide apart ever so slightly more, the 2 faces rupturing.
Hmm.
The demonic face with energy coming out of it,
Yeah.
energy is bursting from its eyes, is sitting at a table. The table is made of just like the same fleshy substance the walls are made out of here. It is you slightly older, and he's like, you hear
Does
this
it
voice
look like me?
out loud. You don't see yourself,
Okay.
but you know it's you.
Okay.
It is absolutely you. You see yourself and the blonde kid, and he's like, you've done well, this voice in front of you. You have pleased me. I am pleased with your behaviors. You both deserve a promotion. Destroying that town was always on our list. Your betrayal of that town is something to be proud of. Now, both of you are full of potential. A potential we rarely see here. But I offer you these as a reward. and he offers both of you, in each of his palms is a bright red gem. And when your friend looks at it, he looks at it in wonder and grabs it.
What do
And
I feel
you
when I see it?
watch him doing that. You feel a little bit of trepidation, but like also like reward. Like, yeah. And then you touch it, and then the psychic vision that you're currently having snaps a little bit more into focus. Something about those gems heightened your psychic potential. He says, "Oh God, his name was so long ago. I did not expect to do this. I'm sorry. This. Oh my God. There was a warlord I once mentioned in something.
Yes, I know who you're talking
Oh,
about.
yeah.
Yes. Sean has already figured this out. Harkins has absolutely no clue what's happening.
Yeah, you've been playing it so like I wasn't always sure you were figuring it out because you play Harkins so stoic.
Yeah.
But I hope you've been enjoying this.
Deeply, yes.
Okay, good. All right.
I'm pretty sure I know where this is going, and like inside, I'm vibrating with joy and delight.
Well, good,
So,
but
yes.
that's not who Harkins is. So I appreciate
Affirmation
that.
given.
Okay. Oh, Demarge. He says, "You have pleased Warlord Demarge."
Oh, that's
And
right,
then-
because he's DeBarge. That's right. I remember now. Yes.
That may have happened off stream, by the way.
Oh,
So our
okay.
viewers who have been with us a long time might not recognize some of the things happening.
Yes.
But it's okay. We'll work
If you
on
did not happen to catch a certain episode that only appeared on YouTube, you did not.
it. It did it?
Yes, it did. I think so.
I don't think it went out. We'll look into it.
I'll look. We'll find out.
So the so that's like you and your brother, or you call each other brother.
Yeah.
And he says, we need new names. He's like, you know that thing I can do with my mind, with where my forehead gets all bumpy,
Yeah.
and it makes me like my eyes bleed a little. We'll call me the Bleeder.
Right on.
What are you gonna call yourself? You know you have the power to do minor telekinesis extraordinarily well. You know that you are an excellent telekinetic, and now holding this gem, you can feel yourself coming into that power.
I'm gonna. The Betrayer.
Perfect.
I'm the Betrayer. Wait, I think he talks like this because he's a bad guy. I'm the Betrayer.
He's like, bad guy voices. I love it.
Yeah, this is my new voice to go along with everything else. Awesome.
Nice. Well, the church picked the wrong kids to fuck with. All right. Back in the real world. We're going to cut to, leaving that massive revelation for some people.
Yeah.
Yep. We're going to cut to, let's see.
Warning!
Jover wants to have a real important and possibly heavy conversation. Let's go to Jericho Jack for some. Were you two looking for Aaron Tarn?
Yeah, I'll follow up that with going to the library. Yes, I was going to look for Erin Tarn or the library if Erin Tarn is unavailable. I didn't know if she was like, do not disturb me while I'm in the cafe, but
it's fine if you come up to her.
I
And,
have the feeling someone like Erin Tarn will be interested in this tale that I have to weave. Hello, do you want to come with me? This has to do with you.
Now I am torn.
Well, all right. You should probably come with me because you're the only one that can give better details about your situation.
Hey, Mo, one of the Mo's says to you. Hello, says to Hello. She's an honorary Mo.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
The Kobold Mo says, hey, we got it. Just go. If you need to go do a thing, we'll take care of it. We like you.
Thank you.
You put the tools back, unlike some people, he says, looking at Jericho.
Jack.
This place is already a mess.
It's all labeled. Just put them back where they go.
I switched two of the labels. All right, come on, Hello. Let's get out of here.
All right. So you head off to the to this cafe where Erin Tarn is having lunch with a friend. You see her Cyber Knight friend, Sir Thorpe, there. I think it's Sir Thorpe.
Thorpe.
Who is a Native American man, just massively imposing. You see him just like with his feet up on a chair. He's on like the other side of the cafe. This is probably the safest place for Aaron Tarn in the world. And sitting across from Aaron Tarn, you see a 5'9" woman with long dark hair. She's wearing a very nice shawl wrapped around her neck. She's got a piercing right in the front middle of her lips.
Okay.
Her skin is slightly purplish, and she has two like little, not little, but like ram's horn kind of things coming off her head.
Oh, she's a tiefling.
Kind of.
Okay.
As you come up, Sir Thorpe's like, hey, can we help you?
Yeah, actually, I want to talk to her. I'll point there.
All right, about what?
So
Give me the nickel version and I'll...
All right.
Just the super short one.
My friend over here, I thought she was a robot for a long time. Turns out she's not a robot. Turns out she's a person. Her body has been kidnapped and held somewhere while her gooey soul is inside of this hunk of trash. We want to try to get her body back. We don't know where it is. We figure Aaron Tarn will know some of the clues. I think they're torturing or experimenting on her body.
First of all, super interesting, so I'm going to let you through. Second of all, don't expect Aaron Tarn to know everything. She's just a person.
Anything's better than, bro, I'm you're literally looking at an illiterate, stupid mercenary. She probably knows at least more than me.
The reason I'm going to send you through is because she'll be interested in what you have to say. Don't expect her to fix your problems. Too many people think she does.
I expect to fix my own problems. I'm just looking for any kind of information. I'm just following a clue.
Okay.
Or chasing down a lead. That's it.
And your name and your name, he says, looking at hello.
I'm Jericho Jack, mercenary working for Castle Refuge, and I'll let you introduce yourself. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Is that your name?
That's her name.
Okay. All right. Let me introduce you. And he goes over, whispers to her, introduces her, comes on in. She stands up to greet you and stands back, doesn't go to shake anyone's hand. There's still like he's sitting at the table now in between the chairs. And she says, please have a seat, the both of you. Yeah, I hear you have an interesting story. You retell that story.
Yeah,
Hello.
whatever information you give her.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm sorry. Let me introduce my friend. This is my friend Devin Rue. And and Devin Rue is just like
Devin Rue.
hey, everybody. I did
her.
ask Miss Rue if it was cool if she was an NPC, and she said yes.
Does
Fucking
she have
bad.
maps with her?
Yes, she has just like you see a cartographer's bag. There's just a massive amount of maps.
Things I can read.
She says, no. Some of these are in progress. But
Awesome.
You got a story. Tell us a story.
Hello?
I am still learning it myself, but from what I am understanding from my flashbacks is that I am being held in a place called the Freedom Station.
You're on the. You're in space.
Is that
What?
where the Freedom Station is?
That's where Freedom Station is. That doesn't seem right. Or was, I should say. That's where Freedom Station was.
What happened to it?
Though we haven't. Well, we lost contact with space. I mean, the apocalypse happened.
Wait,
That is
what?
unfortunate.
Yeah. How did you learn about Freedom Station? Were
I
you,
apparently exist there.
have you like? Are you sure it was Freedom Station? Are there any
The
other?
word Nima has also occurred
Yeah,
in
Nima
my flashbacks.
Yes. Okay, Nima was not exactly involved in Freedom Station. There might be some Nima staff there, but Freedom Station, from the records I've seen, handled its own security because it was part of the KLS Corporation. Now, Nima was the military before the coming of the Rifts. You were in Nima's care? I mean, it's not impossible. Many people have come from the past. Victor Laszlo himself who theorized all of this before it was even when no one else could and everyone called him a crackpot, made his way. I met him in Germany. It was amazing. So
Is he still in existence?
last I knew he was still alive. I don't know if he's still in this time. He was in Germany.
Interesting.
He might still be there. I haven't gotten any letters back from Germany, but sometimes, you know.
You said David Lanslow?
No, Victor Laszlo.
Oh, Victor.
There is a town named after him in somewhere up north, some lower Canada, upper Michigan, somewhere in there, full of mages and learned people who fight for good. You've heard of Laszlo as a force of kind of stability in a world, and they are surrounded by enemies.
I believe somewhere in the Freedom Station, I am being held, or at least my body.
So
There.
there's a chance Freedom Station still exists.
Where you said it was in space.
Yeah,
What
it
does
should
that
be.
mean?
All right, so back before the coming of the Rips, they would take just these massive rockets and just blast them straight up. Just straight up.
Why?
And because when you get out there, there's a certain point called the Azimuth belt where gravity will take you without pulling you into the world, and you achieve orbit around the planet. You basically become our smallest moon.
Huh. Oh, and I guess once you're up there, you can fire missiles down on your enemies. Is that the idea? Like, if you're floating around, then you're like, wait for it.
So
wait
I've-
for it. There they are. Bang. And
I've heard of something called Star Wars, where that was kind of part of it.
Star Wars.
But the information going back that far is real spotty. When I said Star Wars, Victor laughed at me and mentioned something about someone named Reagan. But last I knew,
Is that part of Earth's history?
yes. And for you, no, you wouldn't know that. Nothing happens. Sorry. No, you go back singing a song in your head, and that song is the President's Song by Jonathan Colton. Reagan
Me?
is one of the presidents. Yes.
Oh,
Hello. That shows up in your memory bank.
which one?
The President's Song by Jonathan Colton.
Okay. I'll have to add that to my Zune.
It's real. It's pretty funny.
So let me get this straight, and as straight as I can. Hello's body is in outer space in the in the past. Is that what you said?
It's not impossible.
It sounds pretty impossible, but at the
Devin was
same
like,
time,
that is hilarious. Yeah.
Please explain the humor of the situation.
I don't have Devin Rue's personality down. I'm sorry.
I was like, I've never met her. This is the closest I'm getting. Is this how she's like? Because I want to hug her now.
So
she's wonderful though.
So,
I mean, it's absurd that this is the world we live in. But yeah.
All right.
That's what Aaron Tarn says.
Let's focus on what we know.
Well, here's the thing. Are you sure you're in space? Is there any chance, like, because they used to fire spaceships out of Florida and New Jersey, the part they used to fire spaceships out of is underwater.
Is there a place in LJ, Georgia?
Aaron Tarn says, I have no idea. And Devin Rue says, wait, what?
Georgia. LJ, Georgia.
She shit and pulls out just a huge map, knocks some things off the table, and like unfurls part of the map. This map is a hand-drawn map of parts of Georgia, showing something called the entire area. She's like, I've been working on getting people to map Dino Swamp. That's part of the reason I'm here. And
Dino Swamp?
Yeah. Dino Swamp is all of Georgia, Florida, some of Alabama, bits of Tennessee. And she's like, once you get past the Tennessee shifting zones, it gets a little more regular. There's a cat on your face. All right.
Yep.
And
Just on his whole body. Just
Oh, I didn't even see him still sitting there. I thought he walked away and the cat was like, mine now.
It's just on his chest.
and this is how
This
you
is my
get cat
turn.
boys. Yeah. She pulls out a map that shows that Ellijay, Georgia is about less than 100 miles north of Atlanta, which is a city that she has marked as ruins. And she says, I've been looking for some people to go out that way, actually. Maybe even down to the time tunnels and the old spaceship station.
Yeah, that sounds like exactly all of the things that we're looking for.
I
Where
know,
is
it's
that? Where is
weird.
that? Where is that location? You said in Atlanta?
No, it's near. Okay, so Atlanta used to be a big city, but now it's mostly tunnels and ruins.
Mhm.
Ellijay wasn't that far from it, but
Okay.
the to get to the time tunnels and the jungle castle
It's just on
and the
his
kingdom of
chest.
magic,
And this
you
is how
gotta
you
go south. I don't know anything.
All right, hold on, Miss Rowe. You're time tunnels,
Yeah,
the jungle castle, and what was the third mystical magical thing you just?
well, the magical
said to
kingdom and
me
the jungle
very
castle,
fast?
I've heard be related. I've heard it's the most wonderful place,
Cool.
I don't know.
Well, that's good.
but no one I know that's headed out there has come back.
Okay, so that sounds like maybe a lie to get to feed somebody.
I
Oh,
do
used to be in
know-
Florida.
Come
Yeah.
to my mouth. It's very fun. Nom nom nom, and then you eat everything. Got
Isn't
it.
that
So
Florida now?
kind of. It just feeds on the old.
And also basically a place called Canaveral.
Canaveral.
That's where they used to. I mean, that's not that far from the jungle castle, from what I can.
And this
the
and
reports,
this
but
has-
that might be underwater.
And this might be in this area might be a station where they used to shoot these rockets out. So there could be a facility potentially that either has information on where Hello's body is, or might even have Hello's body tucked away in some tube somewhere.
I don't know anything about that.
Is it possible? I want to look to Tarn.
But if
Is
you
it
can
possible
send,
that could
but
be
if you
there?
guys come back with, I'm paying. If you come back with video maps and any other of you know how to use a sextant? No. Ah, crap.
What is that?
It's a thing for telling exactly where you're on the world using the stars.
No.
Would I be able to make like
Does
pinpoint like latitude
you have
and longitude
astronomy?
stuff? Do I?
Because she says now the thing is with traveling, a lot of the terrain is irregular, and there's like sometimes you'll go through a bit of a terrain shift, and so things will get longer and shorter randomly, and that's no good for me.
Okay.
But if every night you can see the stars, you take a reading of it.
yeah,
can
I guess
take
if
a
we
picture with my recording device at the stars every night if needed.
That would be super helpful.
I do not sleep, so I can also take a video of the entire night if needed.
I don't sleep either, but that's mostly because I'm working.
I don't sleep because I don't sleep.
I have
I
really
sleep.
no idea how to respond to that.
Do you know a Lindsay Sterling?
Aaron Tarn goes, Lindsay Sterling. No, I don't think so.
I must
Related to
find
Max,
her.
the Veritech pilot. Close related.
You said pirate because he had a skull and crossbones.
I did say that, yes.
But
'cause
anyway.
he's- shut up.
I know exactly what you mean. Yes. And she's, I don't know. I just not heard of that.
Apparently, she
that's-
means a lot to me in my past life. There are others that I have seen in my
Listen,
flashbacks.
we don't need to get in the nitty-gritty details of it. We're not going to know people from then. If they're part of Nima, either Nima's in hiding and we don't know them, or that's in the past and they're not here anymore.
Oh.
Okay. Well, we have a lead though. Hello. We have somewhere that we can go. Right?
Ella J. Georgia still exists. I mean,
Yeah.
the place where Ella J. Georgia was exists.
We can go there. We can snoop around, poke around a little. Maybe we can, find an excuse to go there with Castle Refuge. So maybe
Well, I'm paying for mapping of the places. Did you not hear me?
Well, yeah, but usually we're kind of in the business of murder. We're more of a murder group. We murder a lot of monsters and stuff. That's sort of our job.
Jack.
Okay.
I'll
is
still do the map thing. I'm just
a
saying maybe
little
Castle.
off.
Well, maybe Castle Refuge has there also happens to be a bunch of bad guys.
Okay,
over there.
cowboy. All right.
All right.
All
Well,
right,
no, we have a
buckaroo.
cowboy.
I know you're not a cowboy.
All right, so we go there, and we should be able to find something. I think this is good. This is the best shot we got. We're not getting out into space anytime soon, unless.
Nothing gets out into space anymore.
Yeah.
Nothing, Aaron Tarn says. I think Germany tried to send something up, and it's just all they got back were scraps.
Oh. Okay, then space is out. So
yeah. Well,
we'll look for it.
Interesting story. It's time. I've got a thing we need to do.
Right.
So please have a wonderful. And if you do, just let whoever your contact is with the castle know that you are taking up the Miss Rue's mapping job.
Okay. Another thing, Miss Rue, do you just travel the world making maps of it?
Every now and then I go back home for a while. But yeah, I mean...
That's ballsy. I don't like to go anywhere. This place.
It's like,
may I take a picture of your map of Georgia that you have so far?
Yeah, sure. Here. And she smooths it down, adjusts the lighting.
I don't know where the camera is on what. I think it's like up here or something, so she might have to like hold it up.
You can maneuver it.
Okay.
So yeah.
I don't think we put the lazy Susan on yet.
That's next on our.
She smooths it out, and you take a picture of it, and you have a rough idea, a very rough idea where LJ Georgia is, and you know if you can connect to a thing, you might be able to find more places if you can make a connection between what you've seen and what you go and find.
Okay.
So, they make their thank you for your story. It's incredibly interesting, and have a wonderful adventure. Aaron says.
Aaron.
Yes.
Do you mind not telling this story until the completion of it?
It's not my story to tell. The only stories I tell are the ones I'm in.
Thank you.
A lot of them out there are not real, the ones that they put my name on. But it's not like I've got copyright lawyers, so.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was interesting. I love finding new things that are different and wonderful.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, she's different and I'm wonderful. All right, let's go.
All right.
On the way out, I'm just gonna when we leave or whatnot. Thank you for helping me back.
Yeah, of course. But I haven't helped you yet. We still got to find your fucking body. So let's get to Georgia, kill some dinosaurs, look in some time holes, and see what we can do.
Agreed. But as you said, you like to kill things. This job is not necessarily killing things.
I know. I don't know. I just said that.
Thank you.
Yeah. I just want to help you get your body back. Give you some, I don't know, at least maybe some closure or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
And with that, we're going to move over to Jovra. I'm assuming you're in the pyramid. This
Yeah.
is the most easy way for you to do it, as you can borrow
Yes.
some PPE, and you are going to open a communications rift. Yes?
Yes.
Where are you going to open it to?
Well, Jover's going to be safe about it. And uh unless the call is directed somewhere else, she's going to do the safe way and call like the cousin who, was basically there and talks to her.
So basically, that cousin's whole day is spent in a very specific pyramid where he is and where he can be found. There's always someone at that pyramid, and you know how to dial that pyramid with your rift communication. You open it up, and he goes, "Oh, Jovra, good to hear from you. How's things?"
Well, I had an interesting encounter with another master vampire who wanted to she actually wanted us to work with her to kill the Red King, but we got that taken care of. She actually was able to summon a vampire intelligence familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so
That's
that
bad.
was that was bad. But we got her.
Well, good.
We got her. Um, also killed a demon from Wormwood.
Never heard of it. Okay.
Okay, yes. So I just thought maybe the family might want to know about that, just in case and stuff.
Yeah. Good. I'll let them know. I'll get the word around that you're still good, doing well, and out there. I have I've got something for you. And you can't really see him, but basically the communication rift is a rift that's about this big that sound travels through. And you see coming through no, because Zarsig's the only I'm sorry. You see a little mechanized thing like crawl through the rift, stick its head out towards you, and like open its little like robot mouth, and out comes like a sealed letter. And just stands there for a moment.
Thank you.
And it makes its way back in. You know that's your cousin's familiar.
Yes.
That's a thing that shifters can do, is send their familiars through a communication tunnel.
Yes.
And on that, you see the sign, the signature mark of your mother.
Thank you. Thank you, Talus.
You're welcome. So, need anything else?
No, I told my group that we are staying out of the Red King territory because I know the families got that.
Yes, they do. I think. I don't know. I'm sure it'll be fine. Well,
Okay.
safe travels. Be well.
You too.
And don't and unless you have more to say. All right, as the rift closes, you stare down at the letter, and we cut over to Iola very quickly, who is standing in front of a mini refrigerator and is currently holding a bottle of Gatorade. Cassidy is in the room, but not in the shot. Does Iola have anything to say? Or because I feel a little bad.
Oh no, I was gonna go see if I could do some shopping, but we can do that whenever.
Yes, if it's she was. Well, that's now my third favorite thing to do. The first one is you.
I figured.
And yeah, so we'll cut from there.
I kind of wanted to go without her for reasons.
If you do, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
You can be like, no, I've got it.
Yeah, but I'll be back.
I'll be here. All right. What are you going to buy?
I'm looking for a place. There's some shops in here, right?
Oh, there's a couple of good shops. Yeah. What are you looking
Okay.
for specifically?
I'm looking for a gem of some sort. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Kunzite that I can get in like a bracelet form.
All right. You see Riggins Jewelers is a jewelry store here that does work with techno wizards, and inside you see a big man. He's about 6'2", long beard, long brown kind of grayish hair, a big belly and real strong arms, and just like, oh hey, and you see Atlantean tattoos on his arms. Goes,
Cool.
oh hey, what can I do for you?
I want to know what the tattoos are.
They are a sigil. There's the sword and the anti-vampire ones. Those are the only
Okay.
ones you can see.
Okay, cool. All right, but a sword, not an
You
axe.
also see an armor and, let's say, a lightning bolt.
Cool.
I think, yeah,
Cool.
because he can, or a skull on fire. That's it. Yeah.
Nice. I'm looking for a piece of jewelry that can be used.
Okay.
So like a bracelet with kunzite.
Well, are you looking for it to have a specific effect? Or are you looking for?
No, I'm just looking
Come on,
for.
sit down.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
seems very welcoming. Sits down. This is a high-end shop.
She's gonna say, I don't need to make it do anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's a gift for a techno wizard, so I think that she would.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. And you said Kunzenite?
Yeah,
He reaches his hand back and one flies into his hand. And he says,
You're cool.
Are you looking for? Oh, it's just what I do. I work with stones. You may have heard Jovra mention Atlantean Stone Masters.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm off normally with the pyramid, but this business is what I like to do in my downtime.
Nice.
It's my second
Cool.
job. But yeah. So that'll is there a price listed that you're looking at? Because I know certain gems have certain monetary values.
I don't know
in the
what they are, so I have no idea.
So we'll say this is a gem worth 2,000 that is almost perfectly cut. This
Okay.
gem wizard has shaped this. He's not a crystal wizard. He is a stone master, and has shaped it into a little like when you see a quartz hanging from someone's neck. That kind of shape.
Yeah.
And he says, yeah, 2,000. I could let this go for 2,000. Do you want it in jewelry, or do you want it a slightly different shape?
In a bracelet would be nice.
Okay. How do you know how big their wrists are? There's a bracelet on me. He's, very strong guy.
Isla will hold up her wrist, and I think Cassie's is only slightly bigger than hers.
Well, she's also okay.
Cassie's not tall.
True. All right. He measures it out. You see him take the gemstone and start to smooth it, and it kind of elongates and goes into a different shape.
Oh, that's so cool.
And he kind of turns it, and then is like, okay, that's about as long as I can do it without getting imperfections. And then he goes and finds, I'll have that ready for you tomorrow. Actually, in about 2 hours.
Thanks.
You're welcome. And you see him take out a tiny hammer and start up a little fire on a tiny burner stove and start to actually do jewelry work.
Cool. I will be back. That's all I wanted to do.
Okay. Harkins. Beatrice is like, you okay?
Well, yeah, so far. I thought you said this was going to be super painful, and so far it's just been a little weird.
Okay. Well, I meant painful in a couple of different ways. Like the jamming physical, your neurons are firing kind of.
Sure.
Like something. You're not feeling a lot of that right now because you're in here.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, we probably strapped you down by this point.
Right on.
Yeah. And for a lot of people, emotions can be painful, so just keep that in mind.
So far, we're doing all right.
Okay.
All right. Should I take another hack at it?
She's like, well, I've been thinking.
Yeah.
I define my offensive force by the sword.
Yeah.
But you didn't show up with the sword. You showed up with those pistols.
Yeah, I just started using a sword because we're beating.
I was
on
using
something.
a sword.
Yeah.
This is your mind, bud.
I like quick draw.
All right, roll and we'll double it for the
Okay.
effect I want.
All right. Like. Well, that'll be a 52.
Jesus. Okay, a 26.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we're gonna double it, it's gonna be a 52.
52.
Yeah.
You shatter one of the walls. Which wall do I want you to shatter? You shatter the demon wall.
The demon mask.
The demon mask wall. You
All right.
shatter that one.
Okay.
You see yourself holding 2 axes, one in each hand. They're made out of bones. You are walking through a town, and every time someone comes up to you, you lay them down. You kill them with one blow of the axe. The people running up to you are just citizens. As you walk through this town, laying waste, behind you, you know, is your troops wiping through, doing the work of the unholy as you siege yet another town. You are claiming this. On your face is nothing. You are just, there is maybe like a bandana on your face if you want to hide what you look like, but probably at this point,
I want to show
No.
my face.
you want to show your face.
Well,
And
I
you
am
point,
the betrayer. I am the betrayer.
a
You
man
shall
comes
seek blood.
a man comes
At
through on a
my
motorcycle.
order.
The
Roar.
motorcycle hits a ramp and he's firing down at you and you're blocking them with your axes and you flick him off and then you see a demon come and just swoop down, grab him off the bike, and the bike goes and he is gone. You point at a church and you just see the demon swarms come from behind you and just break down the doors. You kick in this church's, they're like, the doors are shattered. You go into where you know the vestibule of this church is.
Yes.
And you see the man who you were beating the living hell out of. His face is broken. It's a little deformed, which even with magic, they couldn't fix what you did with him, but he lived. And you say to him, you destroyed this town. You betrayed it first.
You destroyed this town. You betrayed it first.
He goes, no. And you just,
Yeah.
right through.
And then I feel real bad.
Do you?
I don't know. I think I know where this is going, and soon enough, something's gonna happen, and I'm gonna feel super bad.
But with that, we're going to go to break.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Harkins is a bad guy. I knew it. We gotta kill him, guys.
You're such a
Unfortunately,
bad man, Harkins.
I'm a bad person.
It's a bad boy.
Yeah,
We
I'm
still
looking for the
love
right
you.
thing here.
Hello can rehabilitate you with kindness.
Oh my god.
Where's
He's
my-
already rehabilitated. We just need to wipe
Yeah.
his mind again, and he'll be a perfect little cowboy.
No. Now that I know what this is, nope.
Nope.
Yeah, there's some spooky stuff going on.
Yeah.
I think I figured it out too, and I'm kind of excited.
I'm incredibly excited. Hey everyone, thank you so much for hanging out with us today, and of course, thank you to our amazing sponsors, including Roll20, the best place on the planet to go and play role-playing games online. You can go there by clicking the link below, where you can sign up for a free account with an awesome marketplace and all sorts of extra cool gubbins by clicking on the link below in our sponsors, or if somebody hits exclamation point sponsors, you can find their information there as well. Roll20, your virtual tabletop That's not actually their tagline, but we'll see you after the break. Okay, bye.
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 Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. If you get a second during break, you should check out one of our amazing sponsors. We're now proudly sponsored by Roll20, the best virtual tabletop for all your role-playing needs. Over 4 million people use Roll20's virtual tabletop to power their favorite games. And with more modules than you can shake a stick at on their new revamped storefront, you'll definitely find something for your group to enjoy. Sign up today by clicking the link below or heading to roll20.net/start/WTTP. Tabletop Loot is an amazing place to get your dice bags, dice boxes, and more. And now you can get 15% off your purchase at tabletoploot.com by using the code WTTPDICE at checkout. Tabletop Loot. Your party starts here. While you're at it, check out our so awesome merch store, So Nerdware. So Nerdware is the place to find all your Welcome to the Party merch and other amazing stuff too. Head on over to sonerdware.com and use the code WELCOME at checkout to get 10% off your next purchase. So Nerdware. It's what the nerds wear. Devin Rue, the amazing mistress of maps, has kindly supported the channel since the beginning and provides graphics for many of our streams. Head on over to rueinc.com to check out some of the best fantasy cartography on the web. Our Patreon supports the creators and producers of the channel by providing Roll20 subscriptions, cost coverage for video hosting, and more. If you want to support the channel while getting podcasts a week early, gaming articles that are published on Patreon first, a shout out during our break, and more, head on over to patreon.com/welcomepartyrpg and throw us a buck or $5. And last, but certainly not least, help out the party. Subs and bits not only support the stream, but also every 500 bits or a tier 1 sub gives a player or DM of your choice a reroll or system equivalent, and every 1000 bits or tier 2 sub gives a player or DM of your choice a crit or system equivalent. Thanks again for hanging out with us today. The game will be back in just a few minutes.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
ice cream. That's what I
We're
could have
back.
gotten.
Too late. All right. Welcome back, everybody.
We're back.
Oh.
Bye.
Hello. Welcome to this eventful episode of Riffs, Blood, Dirt, and Chrome,
Where we
where
don't eat ice cream.
just so much backstory is exploding.
My backstory exploded in my face.
Well,
Sticky.
your mind, like your inside face.
Harkins, the Psy Slinger, decided to literally confront the walls in his memory. And
I didn't have anything better to do.
It's been going well. It's been perfectly peaceful. Everyone's happy. It's
Yeah.
only uncovering good things, like him slaughtering a town.
Being a war criminal, that is correct.
Yep. Jovra sent a word home and received a letter from her mother, which is hers to do with as she pleases. Iola went shopping for her brand new girlfriend Cassidy, and met a fun crystal mage, or not crystal mage, stone mason, stone master, who is fashioning a special trinket. And Iola and Jericho talked to Aaron Tarn and Devin Rue about places in Georgia. Kind of. So, coming back in, I think we're going to go with Jovra first.
Sure. So Jover's going to find some place quiet, and Zarsig kind of knows the feeling, and Jover's just going to sit. Zarsig's going to curl up by her, and Jover's going to open the letter.
Inside the letter, which is handwritten on very nice stationery, and in ink that is definitely not from a place you've ever been. This ink has a bit of feeling with every stroke of the well calligraphied writing on it. And what you see at the top of the letter is the last thing you expect. It says, "I'm sorry." The next line begins, "I had said when my mother was injured and was dying, I lashed out at you. I love you. It's taken me time to sort my feelings. You chose what you felt was right, and I'm proud of you for making a choice like that. And I blamed you for her death. And there's like a line of dots. You see something crossed out, but you can't make out what it is. And it says, our family has many powerful traits. And the most powerful is sometimes pride. A long line of stubborn women. She wouldn't have left. You couldn't have forced her. And I shouldn't have blamed you. If you would like to send a letter back, I would be glad to hear from you. I am glad to hear you are doing well. I may have blown things out of proportion in our last conversation. If you decide not to send word, I understand. Glad you are well. And it's your mother's full name, well calligraphied. I have forgotten her name. I didn't write it down. It's on several spreadsheets I could open, but none of which are in front of me. I apologize.
Shano. Nala.
Shonal. Oh.
Yeah, she's gonna sit there for a little bit.
Okay. Harkins.
Yeah.
Uh, oh my God. It just blanks. Beatrice, right? I said Beatrice. Oh my God.
Mhm.
Yes, I think so.
Yes.
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 I know it was B, but
Yes.
Beatrice is there.
No, it was Bernice.
Bernice. Yes. Sorry. I apologize. Bernice is there with
Yeah.
you inside your brain. You've been drilling through this wall and you cracked one of them.
Yes.
Flooding back into your brain, one after another, is the memory of you lashing out at the world you know. The world which you now know is Wormwood. You have cut your way through this town, and you have cut your way back to a town that is crawling, the crawling town. And you see it in the distance, and you know you're there to take care of some remnant of your past. You know you need to kind of get rid of someone. Someone who's the memory bothers you of them. It's a nagging regret, a nagging shame, which is something you don't often allow yourself to feel. And you think by killing him, you can clear this.
Right.
There it is. As you come into this town, you don't have a number of people with you. It's just you. You're moving quietly. You're moving silently. And you come into a bar, and you see him sitting in the corner, shuffling a deck of cards, clearly gambling out some people, clearly losing the next 2 rounds before taking the whole pot, is Leatherton Jenkins. The man who trained you to use your powers. The man who taught you the extent of your telekinesis, even when it was just the ability to move a card. And you know he doesn't see you. Now, the betrayer is in this bar with no backup, with no one with him, and a single target. Just something he needs to finish before he can really, really become what DeMarge needs him to be.
Look me in the eye.
I'm sorry, who's this?
I pull out one of the axes.
He looks back slightly and is like, oh, you. How you been? Does not get up and face you. The other people at the table start backing away.
I like kick a table out of the way, and I go.
Yeah.
It's time to. How would he say this? It's time to say goodbye. And I just try and put the axe through his skull.
He slinks around. Just roll a d20. Let's see how well that goes. 19, so let's see what he gets. Oh, nope. R/. That's how it works. 14. So he gets his, he whips around and a scythe sword appears in his hand, almost stopping it as you start carving into his chest. And you see there is armor you never knew about in his chest. A weird kind of technological armor as you go into this. But the thing is, it's not bright and shiny.
Yeah.
And this is something Harkins now knows. That's Cyber Knight armor. But something's wrong with his.
Does Betrayer also know that?
Betrayer does not know that.
Okay, well then Betrayer just takes his other axe and tries to go straight for the neck. Well, he's got his scythe sword pinned to his chest. With the other one.
Okay, so the Betrayer does that. He pops a second scythe sword, actually, and rolls a natural 1.
Oh, honey.
He does manage to not get killed by it,
I only
but
rolled a
you
5. so I rolled
remove
like
his
2.
hand with this. He is bleeding out there. You can see him like he should be screaming. You expect him to scream. You want him to be screaming in pain. But something in his mind, he taught you something similar to block out physical pain, but I'm not sure if you really got it. I don't know if you've got the resist pain thing that he does.
I don't have resist pain.
He's like, I deserve this.
So then, because I want him to feel pain, I'm going to do the classic villain thing and not immediately take him out, because obviously the story needs a chance for something to happen. And so I go to swing my axe down into his knee, and I say, I want you to scream.
You do, and he does scream.
Yes.
You get another chop in, taking out his other leg. When you put your hands back again, you are lifted physically off the ground by the axes.
What?
By a huge man. He is 13 feet tall, covered in kind of like plates of metal. He's got spiky bits. He goes, "Hello, friend. Please stop killing my other friend." And he just throws you into the wall so hard you drop the other thing.
Yes.
You see in Leathertongue's eyes, as you start to black out, you see him go, "I failed them." And he dies. Okay, now, Iola, you're shopping.
Yep. Did you see my message?
I did.
Okay. I'm looking for a dog accoutrement.
There is a place that will there is a woman with a number of dogs running around her.
Okay.
And you see all of them have like little costumes on. One of them is like a Shih Tzu dressed as a box of tissues.
Please tell me there's a dachshund dressed as a sausage dog, though. Like
it has a
bun.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Those are the best.
Yep. That one is written on an Oscar Myers wiener dog.
Yes. I'm looking for a dog collar.
And she goes, "Oh, cool. Yeah, I can make one of those. Braided, woven, metal. I'm not going to do one of those ones. No. Yeah.
No. This is for a shark puppy, so it's got to be like big.
Okay.
And it needs to have a cowboy hat affixed to it.
Yeah, I can do that. I got some
Okay,
elastic."
cool, thanks.
She says, "This will be a tricky procedure," and pulls out a hot glue gun. And we're going to cut away from that. Let's see. What is Hello and Jericho? What are you doing next?
Okay. Would you like to take the reins on this?
Well, Kevin, we decided to buy the Furby.
I'm just going to take a big drink of this water for no reason. Just hold it in my mouth for a couple of seconds. So just go right ahead.
So we decided to take the Furby and refurbish it just a little bit.
So what people didn't know is on break, you asked if you could find an old Furby.
Yes.
Now, you find one.
Awesome.
Let me describe the Furby you find.
Yeah.
It is bright pink on one side, bright like orange on the other, and it's got the eyes that are... Oh, geez.
Jesus God.
It's got the digital eyes. You wanted one of those ones without the...
Oh, I don't know. It's just whatever.
It's all fucked up. Like, it's all fucked up. As
okay, so there's no fur left on it, so it's just like the skeleton of a Furby with those weird...
Yeah. Like that fucked up face.
This one, its irises are actually LEDs, so...
Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Yes. And
it winks. It's just constantly winking.
And in its mouth, we have altered its mouth so that the beak, I'll say the beak is probably still there, but under the beak, like inside of it, it has metal teeth that is well, essentially, it's made to be either a nutcracker or a
Yes.
bottle opener. Mostly, it's mainly been made for opening
Yeah.
bottles.
So here's
Um,
something that people who didn't have broken Furbies around them, like I did because I worked at a Toys R Us when they were popular,
Oh God.
especially when you
So
take the
sorry.
layer of like fun off and it's just a nightmare monster. Every time their eyes move, there's a clacking when it stops, and the mouth also makes a clacking sound every time it opens and closes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Did you just look at it? It's terrifying.
That's where I got
Those
references for
Furbies
my doodle.
Gosh darn nightmares.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's what we're looking at right now.
Yeah.
You hear me.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, this is
Yep.
good. This is perfect. This is perfect. Now,
I want to be your friend.
oh, I fucking hate it. So we need you to record. Hello, it needs to say the right stuff.
You can reprogram its chip if you want.
Yes,
Yes. So
Perfect.
we were reprogramming it.
we have reprogrammed it. I think upon its use, we can do what voice lines we have given it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Upon its actual functioning use. But for right now,
Yeah.
just so you understand, hairless, maybe some patches of hair Furby,
Yeah.
metal teeth inside of its beak, LED lights. I love the LED lights.
It probably has like the two earpieces, but like the pieces aren't actually on them. It's just that bottom part, and one of them is like snapped in half, so it's just like crisscrossed.
So it's probably just like two metal nubs
Yeah.
that just like move around on its fucking. Oh, should we put little like antennas on there? So
Yeah. Like TV antennas with like kind of like how mine have like the little pieces of like
yeah.
the yeah.
So that is what we have. So I imagine we are crafting it
In the waiting room.
in the. We are putting the finishing touches on it,
Yeah.
including maybe a small bow, like a
like a bow tie.
gift bow, or
Yeah.
a bow tie's
Like
even
bow
better.
tie. Yeah, perfect.
And we are waiting in the waiting room of the
Yeah.
hospital, waiting for.
We're
Harkins.
we're kind of like fiddling with this. Like we got all the stuff and then came over to the hospital and just sat down in the waiting room and just
Yeah.
started making it.
Just like moved shit out of our way and started
Yeah.
making this. Like slide the magazines to some other part and.
Mhm.
At some point, Mortimer J. Alhoon walks out and goes, "Oh, that's a nightmare."
That's the idea.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, I mean it's beautiful. Yep.
And then I'll put a Lisa Frank sticker on the little front part.
That's that. Hello, fun fact.
And it's a
the most-
horse.
That's
It's
the
a
most
horse.
perfect thing you could have put on this.
Actually, madam, I believe
beautiful
that's a
gift.
kelpie. Look at its back, mermaid tails.
Shut up, Alhoon.
I love Alhoon. Don't be mean.
Go perform surgery, you weirdo. How's Harkins doing?
Oh, he is. Now here's the thing.
Okay. That's
We have a
not
bit of a
usually-
puppy problem. I
It
know.
is a shark as well.
I know. That's part of the problem.
Why is that a problem?
Well, the procedure is not calming, or I don't know. It's one of those psychic things that baffle me.
Oh, is the
yes,
shark puppy freaking out?
Yes, he's not taking it well.
Okay.
And currently, he is biting Sir Johann, who does not enjoy it. but is
Okay.
not-
Okay. I get it.
Come into the room.
No. And you see Sir Johann with his giant razor blade wings, like they're vibrating very slightly, just holding his arm out with Wild Bill just hanging from it.
What? Wild? I don't want him to bite me.
I'm just gonna
Wild
reach
Bill.
out and put my hands underneath Wild Bill and just start petting it because I know Wild Bill enough to know
Yeah,
where he really likes to be
absolutely.
pet and
All right,
just
it
start
takes
petting.
like a solid minute of petting in like his back paw starts going.
But he's still angry.
Okay, and then he unlatches
And I just go
over his arm, and you see
and just keep petting it.
you see like a white blue blood drip out from Sir Johann's arm, and he just and it heals.
What does he do?
He just looks at it, and it heals.
Ugh.
I'm gonna take out Goldfish
And
just
the two
start
of them
feeding
start,
Wild
like-
Bill.
He's a shark. You can't. All right.
Yeah, feed it goldfish.
We got to go find it some meat. No, she makes
Actual
goldfish
goldfish.
crackers. Oh, do you have actual goldfish in there? We should
I mean,
keep a supply of.
You do
living
not have a
fish
supply of
in a
actual
little-
goldfish, but you do.
Goldfish in in my stomach pouch.
That just swim around at you, feed to Wild Bill whenever you want. And goldfish crackers for the humans.
How
I
quickly
do need to
do you
find him
turn
dog
into,
treats.
How quickly do you turn into Disco Stew's boots with a dead goldfish in there?
Yes. Yes.
So,
But yeah, I'm just because we finished the Furby now, I'm just gonna turn my attention to Wild Bill and make sure that he's calm.
yeah, what you calm Wild Bill down. You
Which
can
is
tell he's
really
still a
funny
little
because
tense,
it's a
but-
TV with giant arms holding a shark puppy and just rubbing his tummy, just like.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna tweak the jaws of the Furby ever so slightly.
Okay. The clock gets 2% louder. All right. We're going to go back to Harkins' mind because there's a lot there.
Yeah. I want to see this.
I feel
Yeah.
kind of bad.
excited.
I'm taking up a lot of oxygen this
I don't
week.
give a shit.
No.
This is
You've been
awesome.
listening-
This is great.
Okay.
Yeah, no, this is wonderful.
I feel like I've been bouncing around pretty well, so let's
Yeah,
keep this
I
going.
will say I've had my fun with the Furby. I'm good for the
I'm
rest of the
so
do your
happy
thing.
right now. Take your time.
So,
Yes.
you get a lifetime of horrors. You grew up in a place called Wormwood on the Crawling City, where the priesthood, thinking that it was the pinnacle of goodness, acted like it was also untouchable and therefore became corrupt. The people who defend these types of towns work with the priesthood because they're so potent and powerful, and the politics make them untouchable politically because they're the only people saving entire cities from just hordes of demons.
That I used to lead into battle to murder things.
But
is that
now, but you get the memory of leading those battles. And there is one more wall in front of you. And that wall has the face of Demarge.
correct? It's DeBarge. I can't help it every time you say it. I can't.
Okay, then it's Debarge. That's
Okay.
you know, with that accent, it's how he pronounces it is Debarge.
I like it. Yes, perfect. I am DeBarge.
Debarge.
DeBarge? No, Demarge, but DeBarge, yeah.
Demarge.
I'm like,
It's his accent.
I
Very
look
thick.
at Beatrice, and I'm like, well, apparently I was a war criminal. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Um,
I'm thrilled to be here with you to have found that out right now.
I have a question.
Yeah.
My voice sounds different.
Well, your voice is part of who you believe you are, and who you are can change. The people put on personas even in our normal everyday lives. We pick up the influences of things. Like if we see a certain kind of person talking a certain way and we want to be more like them, we do that. Not
Yeah.
always consciously. And sometimes society tells us we should like have more of a lisp, and we develop more of a lisp. It's weird. I don't know. It's psychology I don't understand.
Right.
Then there's all kinds of people who pick up what the world is throwing at them.
Can I be honest with you for a second?
I mean, no better place to do it.
I am terrified of what's behind that wall.
Yeah, see, I am too. And I gotta say, you're bad.
I'm apparently very evil. Yes.
But, like, you made choices, man. But, like, it's not who you are now at all.
No. The weird thing is I still feel like who I am now, although this is weird.
It could just be. I don't know. I'm not a trained psychologist, but like, you will always have been who you were. But
Even
you
if who
can
that
choose
was
who
was a
you
lie.
are. You will always have been that lie too. If it's part of your experience, it's part of your experience, an indelible part of you. I don't know what that does to an identity. Like,
I can tell you it's very confusing.
It feels it.
Yes.
Yeah. But, like, you obviously aren't this person anymore.
No.
And, like, doctor-patient confidentiality?
Yeah, good.
Everything I see in here is completely private.
No, I got you. Okay, let's do it. There's only
I
one
have
way to know,
limits.
and that's to go. I'm sorry for whatever's behind there.
All right. Let's do this.
I shoot it, just like...
All right. You shoot it, and it just crumbles into dust. And you see a tiny hut down the path. But before you get to anywhere near that hut, memories come rushing back into your head. Todd is holding you down with one of his enormous clawed metal hands. As you, like,
Stop it.
you are very powerful, but you cannot get out from his hands. And he's like, hey, friend. I don't... You killed Leathertongue. You killed Leathertongue.
He deserved it.
Why?
He was the last vestige of my past. He had to be destroyed.
That's grim. You know, I don't like squashing humans. It's not as fun as the demons. But, like, you lost this one, friend.
Then do it. Kill me now.
Well, I don't understand why you're so full of hate. Like, why did you hate him? Did you hate him?
He made me who I am.
So you hate who you are? I don't... Humans are weird.
I try to swipe at him or whatever. I'm fighting actively. As he starts
and
thinking about himself and talking out loud more. In
you
an
are
absolutely
occasionally-
cute accent, by the way. Yeah.
Thank you. You are occasionally just wailing into him with the axe, but he's so goddamn tough that it just like doesn't seem to faze him much.
Look,
like, friend, I'm not gonna kill you.
What are you gonna do?
I think the meanest thing I could do is let you go.
What?
I
Don't be a
wanna,
fool.
You know? I don't know anyone who'd want to live being you.
I will come back here with an army and destroy you in this place.
I know. But that's real sad. For you.
It is glory.
Glory's just a word, friend. He picks you up, like, with both hands now.
Yeah.
Looks out at the horizon. It's like, how well do you land? And just shot puts you off the crawling thing. Your axes are left behind.
Yeah.
As he just flings you back into the wastelands, and you land in just... The ground is skin in Wormwood.
Yes.
And it gives as you land. And you find yourself looking up at the blood moon that's there, the only feature that's anywhere near anything. And you know, if you don't... Wormwood provides for those that need. You are too far away from any help to make it before starving to death. Unless the planet helps you.
I take what I want. And I just grab into the planet.
You grab into the planet and you get nothing but skin.
Pick it up and start wandering.
It's been a day.
Yeah.
A day passes.
Yes.
There's nothing. You see nothing. Occasionally you see little wisps of angel hair, which is what falls from the sky to make cloth come down. It isn't edible. It isn't drinkable. There's no water except what you get out of the worms. There's nothing here except for what the planet gives you. The planet before you, as you feel like you're about to fall over, a little pocket starts to form and fill with water.
Cheers. And I go down and drink it.
Now, it's just enough to keep you going.
Yeah.
But you go for several days before making it back to part of the Unholy's territory. You come across basically no one in between here and there, as though something is guiding vulnerable people away from you. You're looking for someone to attack and take their things, but it's just not showing up.
Well,
But every time you are about to fall, every time you need to be lifted up, the planet provides.
now, does that normally happen for demons in their army?
No, they
That's what I
force
thought.
it. But you are a person in need. And it starts your brain thinking.
Yeah.
You don't immediately become a good guy.
No.
Nothing changes immediately.
No.
You start seeing you and your brother, the Bleeder. You go on a few more raids. You start to see what you're doing and how much he seems to be kind of enjoying it now.
Yeah.
How he took from your cues and basically saw you as a little bit older and kind of as his idol and protector and fed into that hatred as well.
And that's probably when he breaks, when he realizes he corrupted his brother.
Yeah. Now, at some point, this could be a whole adventure.
Sure. But
We take that whole thing.
Yeah.
But at some point, you and he are in his chamber. He's like, what are you doing? And you see in front of you what is called a life pool.
yeah.
It's where people are placed and torn asunder, and their energy is stored for the demons to use.
Yes.
But last time you were alone out in the world, you figured out a second use for these. These life pools are used to create demons, to create horrors, to create things people are terrified of. But you now know they can create one other thing.
Me. Yeah.
So let's have this conversation. He's like, what are you doing? Why are we in here?
This planet gives,
Yeah, so?
but it doesn't give to you. It didn't give to me, and it doesn't give to them.
So we take. Like we always had to.
Do you see what we've become?
Powerful, strong, honored,
Bloodthirsty,
glorious.
corrupted. Our very souls destroyed in the process of gaining power.
Cares.
You care, or you wouldn't have paused. There's a part of you that still cares.
Listen, we were in that world.
Yeah.
It tried to chew us up and kill us.
And instead we decided to chew it and kill it instead of making it better.
Yeah.
Instead of fighting the shit that was trying to chew us apart.
Yeah.
We became the chewers.
Sharper teeth. Better
And
brains.
what did we get for it? What?
Power, glory.
Death, corruption,
Yeah.
taking when we could be given, harming when we could help. It's not your fault. I did this to you. You followed my lead. I want you to do so again when you feel the time is right. But for now, I have to say goodbye. And I step up onto the edge of the pool and fall backwards.
Normally, when people fall into this pool, there's screams of horror and screams of pain. and they are torn molecule by molecule into nothingness. But when the betrayer falls in, the bleeder, his eyes go wide, and things start screaming in the tower that you are in. You are in one of those crawling towers.
Yeah.
It's a flesh tower. It's a tower of flesh about 30 feet high, which is home to demons, and it slowly moves across the planet's surface. You fall in, and the tower itself starts to shudder and scream, mish. But the demons who live there start to scream as well, and he looks freaked out and takes off and runs. Emerging from the pool, which has never happened before, is what was once known as the betrayer. He lifts himself up by one arm, and in the other, he holds the face of a demon, a face that will invoke terror. And he puts it on, and it becomes his face. Before you is a long stretch of mind. Beatrice is right there next to you, and she's like,
Yeah.
that
What
was
do you
intense.
think? That was pretty intense. So apparently I'm not evil, although I super was.
Yeah, you made a choice.
Yeah. And now we know. And apparently somebody's going to be after me for this and is going to try and get at me first.
Well, that's good to know. Got a little hut ahead.
Yeah. Is that everything? Did we do it? Are we done?
You don't want to see what's in the hut.
I
The
don't want
block's
to see.
gone.
I
But
shouldn't see what.
the hut is, she points out, it's just a little.
Oh yeah, the hut. Sorry, that whole birth and death and rebirth thing, kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we see what's in the hut, or do I not want to see what's in the hut?
I mean, I don't know how you not see
Okay,
it.
let's fucking go. Yeah, let's do.
You
the
are
thing.
suddenly there. You're there. You're
Yeah.
just flying through your mind now.
Yes.
Inside the hut, as you push aside the cloth curtain to this flesh-toned hut,
Yeah.
is a table and two chairs and a little fire on a little. Actually, it is one of those campfire lights that just like pop up into a lantern. It is legit one of those. It says Coleman on it, and it's the bleeder's in there, and he's like, "Hey, hey, hey," and you can feel you're wearing the mask. He says, "You broke the walls. I am an aspect of the bleeder, but
Hi.
I can answer your questions. That's why I'm here. Don't try to destroy me."
Why do
Please.
people keep wiping my mind?
You asked me to.
Why?
DeMarge's protections are too strong. He knew your name.
Who's DeMarge?
DeMarge is a warlord that is powerful. He controls a demon army in a place called Wormwood. How
I'm
much?
Very
need?
well aware of Wormwood.
He is about 5th down from the Unholy series.
What does that
There's
matter
the
here?
Unholy. What?
Why does that matter here? I'm not on Wormwood.
You needed to get off of Wormwood and become someone else. One of DeMarge's major defenses was a series of wards, specifically against. What was your name before you were the betrayer?
Throck.
This is
It was a
specifically-
one shot. I didn't want to get.
No, I meant
didn't know it
before
was
you were
gonna
the
be-
betrayer, when
Oh.
you were just a person.
Oh, what was my Gunter?
Gunter. He's
Yes.
Gunter. He warded it specifically against you and me, so we
Because
couldn't
I was
betray
after him. Oh, what?
Because we were his people.
Yeah.
They're
And so
demon
I was
armies.
gunning
They don't
for him.
trust anyone.
Yeah.
But when he found out you were gunning for him, he doubled the protections.
All right. Well,
One
here's-
time, we almost got through. He didn't know I helped you.
So are
But
you?
there was a ward we didn't expect that
Are
when
you
you
on the
tried to
inside?
cross it, nearly
Yeah.
killed you.
Oh. Are
So
you on the
you-
inside?
Probably. I'm just a fragment. I haven't been to myself in years. I don't know. Time is difficult in here.
So the concern was that I'd want to come back and help, and it would cause more trouble.
That it would give away your plan.
What's my plan?
Your plan is to become someone else.
Is he after me?
If he knew you existed, he would. He thinks you're dead.
All
I
right.
made sure of that. So I had to
Okay.
dump you somewhere where you could become something and be someone else.
Well, I'm gonna be me in this other place. I found some good people here. You ever try and make your way to Earth sometime? Maybe we'll figure things out from there. But at the moment, I feel like it's very smart for me to come back to Wormwood.
Not yet. Todd will contact you.
Todd. I miss
He's the-
Todd. Todd was
You remember
great.
Todd.
I do remember Todd. I remember almost everything. I'm sure I'm missing something, but I certainly remember Todd.
Yeah, well, if you remember Todd, then you're probably where you need to be. But there are parts that, in order to build such a large block, I had to obliterate. So
Yeah.
I went with the parts that were going to be dangerous if you knew them.
I'm working with someone very talented to restore things.
Yeah, but are they as handsome as me?
She's kind of cute. She's a little young, but
Well, not everyone's as good as me.
that's true. All right. Well, I don't know that we'll get to talk again, but to the little piece of my brother that's still there, I miss you. I love you, and I will come find you. When the time is right.
Part of me wants to say I'm sorry for all this, but really it was your plan, so
was super
you're
my fault.
welcome.
Yeah, all right.
God. You know what? You'll probably feel like a muscle that's been clenched for like years unclench once I
Yeah.
go.
Really?
Probably.
Okay.
I don't know how this works physiologically. I'm not a doctor.
I don't know either. This is going to be
I
weird.
never did. This is the first time I ever did anything like this, and we had to go underground
Huh.
to do it into a ley line. It was weird.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
You know, then I got to kick you through a ley line. That was fun.
Yeah. Do I remember that?
No, not at all.
I don't remember that.
Oh, well, I probably shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, the fuck. All right. We'll bring it in.
Right.
Bring
He
it in.
Gets up around the table and hugs you.
All right. Good. Now I'm going to get the hell out of here because I got to go tell some people that I'm a war criminal.
Or you could just not. I mean,
No, I probably should tell them the truth. Part of owning your failures is being public about your failures.
okay. I mean, but when you're as good as me, you don't have any. Hey.
You've literally slaughtered thousands. You've had some failures.
Well, when you put it like that, yeah.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Well, do you need me for anything else?
Do you know where my mask is?
No, actually.
I
I sent
miss
it
it.
off with some.
It feels
With-
like I'm missing a limb.
Todd had it. I think we gave it to Todd to put somewhere, but this part of me doesn't know that part of that plan.
Okay. Shit. All right. Well, this is going to be a fun conversation.
Well, we intended to have someone watching you. We paid them
Ew.
well. We paid them well to watch you.
Who?
So. Their name was Ruby, I think. Some kind of soldier. Ruby the soldier.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
it.
Ruby was great.
She was the worst, but damn, did she take money?
Yeah.
No, it was Charla. Charla
Oh.
the soldier.
No, yeah. Ruby was the one that I.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, do you? Yeah. I'm glad you had fun.
I did.
Yeah.
Charlotte
many
was the
are-
one who was a fucking yeah,
Well, Charlotte just took money and did
the
stuff.
worst.
Yeah, she's a mercenary.
Yeah.
Which is how we know we can trust her. We just paid her.
Yeah. All right. Well, shard of my brother. Shard of the bleeder. Bleed shard.
Oh God, I just thought of a name for me and I hate it.
What?
Scab.
Nope. Your name will not be Scab when this is all said and
Yeah.
done.
No, well, this shard of the bleeder.
Oh, okay. No, that's
Because
fine.
I'm not going to exist
Okay,
as soon as you
Scab.
let me go.
Oh, that's true. Oh, really? I'm keeping you here?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. And he kind of like dissolves and the hut becomes what you want it to be. What do you want the hut to be right now? Do you want it to be your room at the Quiet Warrior Inn with
I do
like,
want it to be my room at the Quiet
a
Warrior
nice,
Inn.
quiet
Yes.
place to think?
Yes,
All right.
although what I really want to do is look to Bernice and be like, I think it's time to go.
It's like, you take the time you need. I'll be out there. You can just... You're going to come out of it pretty soon.
Okay.
I think you might be able to... Oh, hold on. She pulls out what looks to be a Sharpie. Circles, like, draws a circle on the wall and says, press here to leave. And then she's like, concentrate on making that real for like 2 seconds. It pops out into relief and
Okay.
becomes like your escape button. So whenever you're ready, okay. Oh, you're both back up. You are strapped to the table with like
What the hell is happening?
just, like in a stasis field. And she's in a chair, also like strapped in. And she goes, orange tunic, and the thing strapping both of you in just releases. Ugh.
Okay, that was interesting.
Well, it's because you were starting to throw things with your mind.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
good.
A lot
Yeah,
of scalpels around here.
I have, yes. How do I feel?
You feel like every muscle in your body has just run a marathon. Okay. You are you are a Charlie horse in the shape of a person.
I need orange juice and a banana.
Potassium-based fruit.
Potassium tube.
I'm
Yes.
not going to say that word just in
You
case.
say juice?
Tube.
Though potassium-based tube does sound worse than banana.
It really does. No,
And Johan
Just
pops
tell-
his head in the door.
tell him that we don't need the word anymore. We're fine.
And she's like, green slippers. And he, and then his face just slowly slides out of frame. He doesn't show a lot of emotion.
I need to talk to my people.
Okay. Some of them in the waiting room, apparently. And everyone's worried about that.
They're worried about them being in the waiting room?
I'm just picking up the emotions because my empathy's still on.
Oh, okay.
Harder than I want it to be. Having trouble shutting it off right now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I get
So-
up, I stretch a whole bunch and go, oh god, it's the least fun feeling ever. Okay, let's get to...
Over at IL, are you guys here?
I don't know what my new
Uh,
personality's like yet. I haven't figured it out, but I'm going to have some new personality traits. We'll see what they are. Okay.
Yeah. She's like, well, it's your...
It's like two different people are smooshing together in my brain.
Well, from what it sounded like, you need to not be that one.
Well, I need to not be... I'm not that one. I'm an amalgamation of both, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. As far as I
And
can tell. I
Alhoon comes in.
am that me and the current me.
Alhoon comes in and is like, oh, yes, I have the banana for you.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to need this.
Yes. Also, he jabs you real quick with a syringe. Right in the side of the neck. He's
Yeah.
like, huh. That should help.
What?
And suddenly you just
was
feel
that?
like every muscle in your body slowly relaxes.
Wow.
And then
And you
you
just
die.
really need to pee all of a sudden.
Okay, I super got to hit the John.
Yes, right over there.
All right. I go pee. And then I
Yeah.
want to poke my head out. Oh, go ahead.
No, just
Okay. I would like to poke my head out into the waiting room.
It's
I'm
yeah.
still petting.
I'm tinkering with the abomination.
Hey,
It's
I'm sorry, the beautiful
the
gift.
beautiful
Right.
gift.
gift.
hey.
Hello
what the-
100% is convinced that it is 100% a gorgeous item of machinery that is so sentimental.
It is now.
Yeah, Jovra would be heading toward Iola. I think they would be meeting up.
Okay.
What's going on?
Iola, you cool with that too?
I just want to know if I'd have had time to pick stuff up. I mean, how long was this whole thing?
That was several hours. Yeah.
Okay, so I would have given the bracelet to Cassidy
It
and
goes
then met
over
up with.
great.
Yeah.
And she loves the hat you picked up for Wild Bill.
Yeah. We're gonna go. I'm gonna go meet up with Jovra, but I'll be back.
All right, I got some work I need to do, Sugar. So I'll be here.
Hey, guys.
Harkins, do you feel
Feels wrong.
better now?
What's up,
I think-
Harkins?
I feel
We got
different.
you.
And I'm holding it, but I'm not scared. I'm just like, just the fingers are moving on his belly, on Wild Bill's belly.
It's making a
Like
little.
Yeah,
Good.
I'm holding him like a baby and just like.
I want to walk over with the Furby, and I go, do you need like ice cream or something? Because your voice is all fucked, and I want to hand him the Furby. This is from Hello. That means you have to take it. she's very excited for you. Hello, aren't you excited for him to have his new gift?
And there's like the screen changes to like a cartoon of like Mickey Mouse like setting off fireworks and stuff.
What is the first thing it says?
Oh, wait, what did we program it today? I have like 6 different things. Okay, the first thing it says is, "Howdy, y'all."
I now have supernatural strength. Is that correct, Kevin? Because I'm an APOC?
Not fully.
Okay. My question is, can I use my not yet fully supernatural strength to just crush it?
No, we worked so hard on it.
I mean,
It has to say at least a few more things.
Yeah, don't crush it right
If
away.
you squeeze it
No,
to crush
I
it,
gotta-
it'll say.
I gotta do what my character would do, and my character would either shoot it or break it.
That's fair.
yeah, your guns are on your hips.
I'm not shooting in a medical ward. Am I able to crush it?
What's your strength?
My current strength is... So
Oh,
we're gonna
I
have to
could look.
figure out how this works.
Yeah, I'll work some things. Don't worry.
My current physical prowess, right? That's the right one?
PS.
Oh,
Physical
it's
strength.
10. Yeah. I get an
so
extra
no.
2d6 to it, damn it.
Uh,
If I am turning into me...
Well, not yet.
Okay, you tell me how it's going to work after
Yeah,
game. I'm just very
I
excited
will.
to do it.
We'll
Okay.
work out some of the stats and stuff later. But
Okay.
your strength is more than it was before.
Okay.
And do you crush it enough so that like the eyes and the screen you like pop off, and the wire snaps a little?
Do the line. Do the pretty one.
Okay, like as your like it like does it keep the voice or does it
We just need one more voice.
like does it fade out as he's breaking
as
it
he's
or
pulling it, it can say something.
okay?
Yeah, but definitely fade out like it's dying.
Yeah. It says, "Now you're as pretty as me."
Yeah, all right. We need to talk.
That was the
That's
best.
creepy.
The best use of 3,000 credits I have ever seen in my entire life. It is the best. The best.
You just look at hello. I thought you would like it.
She
I'm in a
thought you
weird
would like it.
headspace. I thank you for your thoughtfulness and the money you probably had to spend to find that. I'm not in the headspace for such things right now. We all
I wanna-
need to talk.
I want to offer my metal hand to take it from you, the trash
Chink.
Kirby. Can I crush it? With my big fucking
Yeah,
metal hand.
your robot strength of 20.
Alrighty,
Heart.
let's go.
right.
As it, Papa.
You just
Ugh.
hello has stopped petting my Wild Bill, and she just kind of, and holds Wild Bill out to Harkins.
Wild Bill's thrilled to see you.
Hi, Wild Bill.
Interesting.
Good to see you. And I
Just
scritch
like-
him.
Absolutely tongue
Yeah.
all over.
There's scritching.
sandpaper.
Are you holding him or?
No, why? I would just leave him on the floor. He's a dog. I don't need to hold him.
True.
He's large. He's like 3.5 feet long and like 3.5 feet. He's large. I don't need him.
Yeah.
I don't need to hold him.
Then I'll go ahead after you pet him and whatnot. I'll put him on the ground and I'll just roll backwards and just turn off.
All right.
Beatrice, or her name keeps changing. Bernice
It's
comes
Bernice. Yeah.
down and sits next to Hello and is like, "Hey, so you look like a TV on wheels, but you're real sad right now. Do you need to talk?"
She just she turned off.
Dead right now?
I don't know. I think
And she's
sad
saying
that
this
I
very
like her
quietly.
Furby. Yeah. Oh. I
She's-
sent an email.
and
need to
she's
talk
like,
now.
Bernice writes on a sheet of paper her transponder code and says, if you need to talk, and puts the note in front of you and slides you the note with her transponder code
Oh.
and her card as a physician. All right, so Jovra, you were gonna meet up with Iola.
Yes.
Where were you two gonna meet?
Probably the place with the dog collar.
That or I would have told you to meet me outside of Cassidy's trailer.
Okay, sure.
All right, you do.
And
Hey,
then hey,
got this for Wild Bill. Isn't it adorable?
that is adorable.
I think Harkins will like it, right?
I do. Cowboy hat and everything. Cowboy hat.
Can be just like him. It's the best, right?
Indeed.
Are you okay?
So I called home
Oh, okay.
I always, Talis is the one who talks to me, but my mother wrote me a letter.
Was it good or are we going to go kill her?
It's good. It's good. She apologized.
Your mom?
Yes.
That's amazing. And Iola will just hug you so hard.
She hugs her with enough force to spin Jovra around.
I'd fly like a tackle fly.
Oh, yes. I'm just in shock. Why don't we see how Harkins
Dink,
is?
you have a message. It's Harkins' email.
Oh, well, look.
Yeah, let's go. But Iola will hold your hand the entire time. But she won't talk about that. She'll just start talking about Cassidy and blah 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 because she knows you're not ready to talk about it.
All right. So you all move to a conference room. Harkins, it was easy enough to arrange one of those, if you want. Or where would you want to meet everyone?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
All right.
Is everybody
What's-
there when we get there?
Harkins is there. Everyone else is already there, yeah.
So we'll walk in and I'll be like, Harkins, we got a present for Wild Bill. It's amazing.
You just see
And
Don't
she'll
crush
hold
it.
it up.
the
Don't give
crush
it to him.
in
He'll
the
crush
hand.
it.
And it's literally a cowboy hat on a dog collar.
That's cute.
We thought you would like it because then you could match.
Oh, right. The hat. Yeah. We need to have a conversation.
Okay.
Have a seat. So, at some point in time, and I'm not sure how long ago, how do I even start this? I'm a war criminal. I have murdered thousands of people with my own hand and led armies that wiped entire cities off the face of a planet. Thing is, it wasn't this planet. It's a place called Wormwood. There, at some point in the indistinct past, as much of my memory since then has been erased. I was born, along with many other humans, into a living planet where it fed you and where angels and demons were very real. I chose to fight on the side of the demons and corrupted my brother in doing so. But then I made another decision. The way demons are born into that world is through something called a life vat. If a person who has committed these kinds of crimes that I have committed is truly repentant for what they did, they step into that vat, and they come out the other side an avenger, a holy terror, a light in the darkness that stands against demons unto their own death. We call them apocs. I was sworn to one of the 5 most powerful demon princes on Wormwood during my time as a criminal. And because of that, and because he was hunting me, my family, and my brother, at least that's how I understand the story to be, I had my mind wiped. I had my memories changed. Apparently, this has happened a couple of times at this point. And, someone may be coming after me to try and do it again. Hopefully, they'll listen to reason. But if not, I plan to stop them. It doesn't change. I am not the same Harkins, but I am not... I mean, obviously, that I don't... The voice is weird, and I kind of miss my voice from... I don't know what to call myself yet. But Harkins, I guess, for now is fine. But I used to have a mask that I would wear when I was fully avenging. I don't have it anymore, so I don't have many of those powers anymore, because you need the mask for them. Much of the magic that I knew was connected to the planet that I lived on, and so it's useless. Much of the psychic powers I have were connected to that mask, and so without it, I am still just me as far as I know. Just with a different memory. And maybe we'll see if anything comes back from those times. I think I know who has the mask, but I have no way to get to them.
So it was you that we met in Bald Knob.
Possibly. I don't remember that.
Whoa, wait, whoa. He's fucking telling the truth? I was about to go into the med clinic and punch the fucking doctor in the face. Are we saying that this shit's real?
Yes, I would explain what happened in Sky City when he had that time oddness and he skipped time.
Oh.
Can I have a timeout for a moment?
Yeah, hey, do it.
No, Michelle needs to.
Yeah.
Oh.
What did Todd tell her?
To hold on to it until it was needed. I think. I'm rather sure that's what he said. Just hold on to it. You'll know when.
Yeah, I think you'll know when
Yeah.
or something like that.
It was months ago.
Oh, what the fuck?
At some point, after we figure Hello's thing out, I'll need to find my way to Wormwood to get my mask back. But I can't stay there too long. It's too dangerous for me to be there. Put my brother in danger.
So let me get this straight. You worked for demons.
I was
Is that the idea?
a general for a demon, essentially, yes, known as the Betrayer.
A human general for a demon army.
Yes.
Are you a demon?
No.
Okay. You killed a bunch of people.
Yes.
You felt bad about it. So you
To
stopped.
to underplay the emotional impact of that, yes, I felt bad about it.
Well,
Tell me the moment that you started having doubts.
When I killed the person who taught me how to use my powers, and then I was chucked miles away from the walking city we were on,
What chucked you?
Oh,
The
I just
best
blink-
guy.
the best guy.
Everybody's favorite
I
guy.
love him so much. I just have his name in my notes, and I
Todd.
just blinked on it. What?
Todd.
Todd? Yeah, it
the
was Todd.
giantest giant ever, Toddrick, who apparently has my mask. We think my brother, the shard memory of my brother that I talked to. Thanks.
Is there any way that we can tell that Harkins is telling the truth and not out of his fucking mind? Jover, can
Tell
you
me all of the memories you have of Todd.
I tell you all of the memories I have of Todd.
What memories?
Let's see.
Yeah.
Really quickly, let's do a montage of fun things you did with Todd.
I've done so many
Yay!
things with Todd. I
Let's just
tell
do
you about the
one-
adventure. Yeah.
stab
No,
Todd's friend?
it's
One.
important to Jover to know exactly.
With Todd, you once took down a walking tower by getting an orb into a saint.
Yes.
Once the
That was
two of
awesome.
you saved an entire building full of people from basically 600 demons between the two of you.
Yeah, it was
each
great.
600 each.
Fucking murdered.
You were keeping
awesome.
up with Todd, which was like the hardest thing you ever did.
Yeah. No, he really puts you through your paces. He was great. I miss Todd.
And
I wish we
yeah.
had Todd here. I wonder if we can get Todd here. I wonder if Todd would want to come here.
Did you ever fight with an Atlantean?
Yes. He was very to the point. I am going to kill this thing now. We shall fight these bad guys. He was very nice, though, in his own way. He actually, now that you mention it, you kind of look like him a little bit.
Iola is just pointedly staring at Jovra.
You okay, Jack?
His name was Azoral.
Yeah, that's right, Azoral. He was from, well, some tribe of hunters or something. It's kind of fuzzy still. Been a weird day.
Yeah, I look like him, all right.
Wait. That was dripping with portent.
Don't make up words right now, Harkins. This is serious.
Well, you definitely have awoken something because Harkins would have never said that word.
Yeah.
Who was he, Jover?
Come on. You got this. You can figure this out, Jack.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. You're a fucking demon general? Jover's freaking out over here. I just wanted to make you a
would
fucking
Todd
Furby.
have told her the name of the man, like what he would have?
he would have told you the name Throck.
Okay. By all that I hold dear, by
Yes.
all that I love,
What?
I will kill you myself.
Whoa.
Yeah, to that hello, just kind of her, like her face
I grabbed the
cowers
handle of
back
my
up.
shotgun.
I moved back a little from the force of presence.
I don't know who to shoot if it starts.
Neither do I.
If you betray us,
What?
Farah,
How do you know that name?
because Todd is the best.
Todd is the
Isn't
fucking...
he?
You know Todd!
I will kill you myself.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
And I reach into my bag.
What?
I've been holding on to this for over 5 years. And I pull out the mask.
Face that had been in your visions, the demon face that was on you when you came out of the life pit.
No shit. You have this.
Fuck is that?
Can I? Can I have that
Oh,
back,
whoa,
please?
whoa! We're gonna give this thing to him?
That's my mask. I literally went through hell for that mask. That she has it means this is all meant to happen. Can I have my mask, please?
Were you there when he died?
No, I was not. Was I, Kevin?
I would say you were on the same mission, but you were not there when he died because he made a choice to basically cut off an entire wing of access to the city that was
Yeah.
under siege.
We were on the same mission together, but he was on the other side of the city, holding off a host of demons when he fell. I didn't see it happen, but we were on the same mission together.
Todd said he saved many lives.
He did. We were able to get thousands out of that city, evacuate them because of him.
He had a tattoo like this. That's why I have it.
Oh. Yeah.
And I will kill you with it if you betray us.
I have no plans to betray you, and I also believe that you would kill me with it.
Todd called you Throg.
Yes, that was my APOC name. But it doesn't feel right now.
Oh. When you decide on what name you want us to call us, you let us know.
I think
And I will
Harkins
call
is
you-
fine for now.
Harkins. And Jover will give you the mask.
And I was just gonna grab onto Jovra.
I put it on.
The mask feels
Oh,
slightly warm.
as he puts it on, I stand in front of Jovra and everybody because I don't know what this is, and I pull out my shotgun because
Yeah,
I
I was
don't know what
gonna
the
say,
fuck
you
is
just
about
see-
to happen.
You just see Jack and Hello just kind of come between everybody.
Yeah, hit me first because I know she'll kill you after.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what my plan
looking at
is.
Jovra and you're looking at Harkins. We're like,
As you put the mask on, it feels cold. It hangs there, connected to you for a moment. And then you take your hand away,
Yeah.
and it falls, which is something that is never done before.
What the hell?
It's dormant. It's not alive. Yet. You are a different person. This isn't Wormwood. You get the feeling like it's connected to you. But it's not yours yet. But you can begin to learn how to use it again.
Excellent. Got some relearning to do.
I liked the old Harkins. I want to whisper to them.
Stage whisper. You stage whisper that.
I stage whisper. I like the old Harkins.
Yes.
Still gonna put the collar on Wild Bill.
Todd.
It's a cute color.
Harkins.
What?
So Todd gave me those things bit before the war. He said he had a place to be. That's all I know. Is there a plan?
Apparently I had a plan. It's still locked away somewhere.
Oh, Todd knows about it.
We should, after we deal with the hello thing, we should maybe find Todd.
He stayed with me. And you told me all about my father.
It's because Todd is the best. And your father was pretty great, too.
The new episode name, Todd is the best.
He died a hero.
Thank you. Thank you.
This has been a weird day.
Telling me.
So what do we do now? I mean, do we? I'm not actually talking to Harkins. I'm gonna turn around. Do we go along with him? What do you guys think? He didn't turn into some freaky fucking monster, and Jover, you seem to have some sort of connection to him.
He's still
Do you
still
trust him?
Harkins, Jack.
Yeah, I'm right here, dude.
Yeah, all right, in a minute. So you guys still trust him?
He's still Harkins.
Yes.
Tech,
All right.
no, I'm not. I'm some third thing. I'm
See,
sorry.
this is what I'm talking about.
I mean, I remember Harkins. I'm part Harkins. I'm Parkins.
This is well above my fucking pay grade. So I'll go. I don't care. I'm asking you guys, are you guys on board for this?
I am.
Okay.
I go with Jovra.
Okay.
I have to see this through.
Let me try and say this another way. I remember everything I've been through. I still have all of those emotions and feelings. There's just a whole other bookstore in there now, too.
I get it. I understand that concept. But this is not a question for you. I'm asking, and it seems that Jovra and Iola are down to travel with you. So that's good. Hello? How do you feel about all this? You're muted.
You are muted.
Now you're muted. You're still muted. You just muted yourself.
Hello?
Yes,
Hello.
there you go.
Hello. Hello. Oh. It takes her a minute and she just kind of sits there and then she doesn't say anything. But she pulls out she opens her little bottom drawer or whatever and pulls out a juice box and goldfish and gives it to Jovra and then turns around and gives one to Harkins and then turns back around and powers down again.
Okay. That's good enough for me.
There's a knock on the door.
What?
Yo, hey, Tannhauser here. I got your next mission. Looks like you be going to sunny, terrible Florida.
Yeah, we got to go make maps or something of dinosaur land.
I hope you like swamps and crap and dinosaurs.
Are they crapping dinosaurs or is it crap and dinosaurs?
I don't know, probably both.
All right, well, we got a whole thing going on, Tannhauser. Can you, come back in a few minutes?
All right, if you don't want to get paid.
I'm going to get paid. We're going to go to fucking shitty dino land. Just give us a second. We're having a whole fucking existential crisis.
Yeah, that's my life. All right, bye.
All right, bye. Fucking hate that guy. Stupid, giant, weird cat. Kevin got mad. Kevin got upset with that one.
No, actually, my cat got upset with that one.
It's a literal stream kitty.
Making noise. Yeah, so. Does anyone have anything else they need to say?
No.
I'm ready to
All
go.
right now. But I think if we sleep here tonight, Iola and Jovra will have a talk.
Save that for next time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this emotional memory lane.
Existential crisis is definitely the good word for it.
Part of the plot that made me really want to run this game has finally seen the light of day.
Yeah.
And it makes me so happy. I'm like sweating.
I don't think that's a good thing.
That was a lot.
That
It
was
was a lot at
good.
once. I meant to trickle that out more slowly, but it was so cool.
No, fuck it. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
breaking down the walls that way, it was not coming out slowly.
Yeah.
Floods.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll open the floodgates.
And I kept forgetting freaking Beatrice's name.
It's okay.
Bernice.
Bernice.
Why wouldn't I have written it down?
Mm.
I
GM
was
tip: write down your NPCs, especially when you keep forgetting their name.
And or keep bringing them back into the story.
Yeah. So, thank you everybody for joining us. Yeah, I'd like to let's go around and talk about stuff. I think I'm actually going to go reverse order if that's okay. I'm going to start with Jericho Jack.
Hello, everybody. I am Evan. I'm Evan Jennings 64 on the Twitter. And I'm Zombie Love Juice on Instagram. That matters. This was a good one. This is a good one. I'm excited to see where this goes. And I'm more excited to see if it goes anywhere near Wormwood because I fucking loved that place.
Right.
And if anybody who's watching is super confused, there is an episode. I'm not sure if it's public or not, but there is an episode.
Yeah,
of us
it's
playing Wormwood.
Apparently it is. I'm gonna be watching it like either right after this show or tomorrow.
Yeah, because that one's really good. So if you're a little confused,
Yeah.
go watch that one. You can kind of figure out what's up. But yeah.
Crazy. Holy crap.
Harkins.
Hey, that was cool. Yeah, it's a way to come back. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
when you come back, the episode you come back, you get something cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's sweet. I'm interested to see where this goes as well. So, APOC is my favorite class in all of Wormwood and in all of Rifts, and I did not know that's where this was going until probably 2 flashbacks ago. And I've been very excited about it, and I've been very patient until today when I'm like, "No, let's do it!" And I'm like, "Let's do this thing." And yeah, that was super awesome. You can find me all over the place. The next thing, I don't know what we're doing tomorrow, but I tend to be on the Blades and Dark game on Wednesday nights, and then my next thing after that is 9 p.m. Eastern on Fridays, where I run a D&D 5e smash up with 7C, which is a pirate game called Blood and Shackles. You should come check it out. It's a good time. That's me.
All right, thank you, Harkins. Up next is Hello.
Hello. My name is Maxine Bachman, also known as That Girl at That Place. And you can pretty much find me anywhere and everywhere under That Girl at That Place, except for Instagram, where I am Lady Skyburn. I do a lot of stuff with Thread Raiders, like our every other week or every other Sunday game of Tomb of Annihilation, where I play a Russian black awful barbarian. And by awful, I mean she likes life and goes last instead of first.
Did you mean Black Panther?
Yes. What did I
Yes.
say?
You just said a Russian black barbarian,
Oh,
which is a little different
A little
than being a
different. Just a
Panther
little-
person.
Also a
Yes.
Panther person.
also a Panther person. And I've been announcing this for a little while, but I am on Nerdy Chicken, which is awesome. And I sell these awesome, cute little owl bears. And I just keep showing new ones because I'm addicted to making them and they're so much fun. But yeah, you just take off the belly button and
And their head comes off.
it goes off, and it's a dice bag, drawstring dice bag. So if you would like one of these, then go to Nerdy Chicken and check out all the awesome artists and whatnot on there. There's a lot of cool crafts, and I'm blessed to be a part of them. So yeah, that's
Thank
me.
you. Thank you very much. All right.
My outros are so short now. I'm so proud of myself.
You're getting there.
I'm
All
growing
right.
up.
Kate.
Hi, I'm Kate. I go by Me and Midair on the Twitters. And this is pretty much where I am right now. Life changes and I got really busy and other things were happening. And then wow, I was looking forward to this. I knew it was coming after a couple of the flashbacks, but I was super stoked that it came.
Yeah.
I was like, Kevin's got a long game and I can't wait to see it.
Sorry, I'm still wrapping my head around the Fallout kind of
Lore
not
drop, man.
bad Fallout, but yeah, little bits. and Michelle, who I just threw a bunch of emotional bombs at and then didn't give her time to actually feel them.
Just.
So, yeah, with Jovra. So,
Jover's fine. She's fine.
it's fine.
She's fine.
As the
Just
room is
emotions.
burning all around her.
I found out a lot
Great.
about both my parents in the same day.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm Michelle. You can find me on Twitter at Michelle Ely or in our wonderful Discord. I'm here, and then on Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, I am a space bastard on Stars Asunder. So come join us with that fun. And yeah, I really didn't know if Jover was going to give him the mask. Literally, as I was talking, it could have gone either way. So yeah, this was amazing.
Thank you. I mean it. Thank you. So, my name is Bisonic Kevin. I've been your Dungeon Master. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the origin of this game, because Thrak is an old school Rift player, and I love Rifts. It's my favorite system. Not system, but even the system. I like the weirdness of the system. And it has its issues. But one of the things Thrak was like, can I play an APOC? Immediately, that was the first thing he said. And then he said, no, I guess because all their powers are based in Wormwood. I guess I can't play that. So,
Truth.
and then later he was like, hey, my character needs a little more depth. Maybe they have a mysterious background. And I'm like, I got you covered. We're good. I know what it is. All right. Yeah. And so I've just been laying those seeds since basically episode 1.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I'm so excited.
It's nice to see a plan come together.
That was really good.
All right. Thank you, everybody. You can find me probably tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing. We'll figure it out. But then other Wednesdays on Blades in the Dark. All right. So, are we going to do a raid or something?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
That's
Thank you, everyone, for hanging
right.
out tonight. Thank you, Crystal, for the bits. That was amazing. We also got a follow at the beginning of the game. I hope you enjoyed it as well. New follower friend. Yeah, who are we going to raid? We're going to go raid. Who's running right now? Let's go Greyhawk channel, maybe. Welcome Party RPG's real cool. Dumpstat Charisma, who changed. Let's go say hi to Dumpstat Charisma. Dump.
Yeah, I think Greyhawk generally wraps up right now. So.
Yeah, Dumpstat Charisma's West Coast. So we'll go do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody. Send our love.
Heading out. Thank you so much for hanging out. Don't forget to check out our sponsors. If you get a second, check out our Patreon. It's a great way to support the channel. And hang out on the